Ross here from Tabletop Assault. So I'm doing a quick sort of message before this battle report goes live, mainly because the list I'm using in this Chaos versus Chaos is no longer usable. Now, we did film this a wee bit before the FAQ, and you'll see some part of it that you're going to go, no, that can't be done, it can't be done anymore. However, we wanted to release battle report because one, it's with a guest, and it's got some crazy new stuff that was out for Chaos. I won't mention what part I can't use, probably in the comments people will say, but for sure you can't do it anymore, which is disappointing because it's awesome and it does really, really well, but at the time I most certainly could. So, hope you enjoy. It's a good one to have this many Chaos on first each other. Rich has some cool conversions and used some different units that we don't use, so it's really, really nice to see them used. Hope you enjoy. Comment, don't give me too much abuse for doing this, but at the time it was perfectly legal to field your army lists. So hope you enjoy, and yeah, don't give me too much trouble, please. Thanks. Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Richie.
And today we're going to bring you a 2,000 point battle report. Going to be using quite a lot of different Chaos here, where I'll be using Chaos Flawless Host.
And I'll be using a couple of different things, Black Legion, Red Corsairs and some demons as well.
So a couple of things to mention just before we begin this game. In this we are using a whole bunch of Vigilus stuff.
Yeah.
So we're both using, I'm using Flawless Host, you're using Red Corsairs, and you're using Black Legion, which gives you a whole bunch of stratagems.
Yep.
You're using a bit more than me, you're using relics and stuff as well. So if you haven't seen much coverage in Vigilus, with Chaos Space Marines, all the extra stuff, a bunch of them do get used.
Yeah, this is by no means all of it, but just some of the stuff I think we've both cherry picked that we'd like to look of first.
There's no way we could do like all the legions, all the stratagems.
No, I found it hard enough deciding on these stuff. Everything just looks so pretty.
But there is some really, really cool stuff. Some stuff you're bringing is absolutely awesome. Won't say yet, we'll have a look at the armies now. Just say a bit on yourself. Rich has helped us quite a lot when it comes to, you've helped us with a lot of the painting. I think I mentioned this last time you were on. You did our Grey Knights, our Elder, Admech, and you did, most importantly, Chaos.
Yeah.
So you did our Chaos, you're currently working on more of our Chaos, so there's going to be quite a few of the older models in this one, but we are continuously bringing
the last expansion was really badly timed. I think we'd finally got around to doing some stuff, and then Vigilus was announced, but I think it was only really the Terminators that...
Well, you had Terminators, Predators, and in this game they're coming on Warp Talons on production for us, and we're like, oh cool, here's Havoc's coming, here's Abaddon, here's all this, and we're just keeping you with a lot of painting.
Do you know what, I quite like it though.
Ah well, there we go, see, that's always helpful. So what are we playing today? We are playing the Relic. Really simple how this one works. We've got one tactical objective right in the centre of the board. What that does is that at the end of the game, only infantry can carry it, and if an infantry model is carried it, they pick it up. Then if one of our guys is carrying it, infantry, that person wins a major victory. So that's really nice. If, for instance, no one's carrying the Relic, we don't have any infantry models left because we killed them all, it's the person with a model who is closest. Yeah,
it just becomes a battle royale, and I think everything's game if it's not an infantryman that's got
just try and get closer, and that goes down to a minor victory. And if I think if we've got them basically equidistant, we're just rubbing against it, it's just a draw.
Yeah, nothing else matters. So there's no first blood, there's no slay the warlord, there's no line breaker or anything like that either. It's literally just
major victory, minor victory, or draw, and mostly it's going to be major or minor because you're going to absolutely try and pile into it as
you're
close
hoping
as
so.
you can. Just explain how the Relic moves. Once an infantry does pick it up, they can then move it no more than 9 inches per phase. So, and you can't go into vehicles either. You can't embark in transports. No. You can't jump in a transport and go, book it, I'm out. And you can't use jump infantry to then move 9 inches. But you can move multiple times in a phase, so if you consolidate and pile in, you can do that to try and get away as well.
Yeah.
So with that, let's have a look at the forces. Here's my Chaos Space Marines Flawless Host army, 2,000 points, and I'll be in a battalion detachment, so I have 8 command points to use in this game. For my HQ, I have a Daemon Prince with wings. Warlord trait will be the Flawless Host one, Ultimate Confidence.
Artifacts of Chaos will be Intoxicating Elixir, because it's going to have the Mark of Slaanesh as well. Psychic abilities will be Warp Time and Smite. And for Malefic Talons, for weapons, we have a set of 2 Malefic Talons. We've also got a Chaos Terminator with Combi Bolter and Chain Fist, and he'll have the Mark of Slaanesh as well. For my troops, I have 1 5-man squad of Chaos Space Marines, all armed with bolt guns, bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades. For the champion at the moment, they do have the power sword, but they're just going to be bolt guns. Got a second unit, all the same, 5-man squad with bolt guns, bolt pistol and frag and crack grenades. And then I've got a unit of 10 Chaos Cultists, all armed with auto guns. Marks will be Mark of Slaanesh on the Chaos Space Marines and also on the Chaos Cultists. For my elites, I have a 10-man squad of Khorne Berserkers, all armed with bolt pistol, chain swords, frag and crack grenades. They also have an Icon of Wrath, Mark of Khorne. I have a second unit of Khorne Berserkers, 10-man squad, all armed with bolt pistols, chain swords, frag and crack grenades, and they've got an Icon of Wrath as well. I've also got a unit of Chaos Terminators, 10 of them, all armed, the Terminator champions armed with Combi Plasma and a Power Fist. Well, the general troops have Combi Plasmas and Power Axes, and they will be the Mark of Slaanesh. For fast attacks, I have a unit of 1 of 10 Warp Talons, all armed with a pair of Lightning Claws, and they will be the Mark of Khorne. Heavy support, I have a Chaos Predator with Predator Autocannon, 2 Heavy Bolters, 1 Havoc Launcher, Mark of Slaanesh. Also have a Defiler, Battle Cannon, Reaper Autocannon, Havoc Launcher, Defiler Claws, and they will just be Mark of Khorne for that one. I don't think I've got any plans for that with the other marks. And then I've also got a flyer with I've got a Helldrake with Bale Flamer, Helldrake Claws, and Mark of Khorne. And then I have 2 Chaos Rhinos, both armed with 2 Combi Bolters, Mark of Khorne on each one. And that will be my 2,000 points of Flawless Host Chaos Space Marines.
This is my 2,000 points of Chaos Army. We have a Red Corsairs Battalion Detachment, a Demons of Nurgle Battalion Detachment, and a Black Legion Supreme Command Detachment. The Red Corsairs Detachment is 20 Chaos Space Marines with 2 Rotator Cannons and an Aspiring Champion with Bolt Pistol and Chainsword. 2 5-man units of Chaos Space Marines, both with Rotator Cannon, both with Aspiring Champs, Bolt Pistol, Chainsword. They're led by 2 Lords of Chaos, both on bikes, both with Thunder Hammers. One of them has Maelstrom's Bite, which we paid a CP for. We have the Demon Detachment, is 30 Plague Bearers, also considering an Icon Bearer and a Musician. We have 26 Plague Bearers, Icon Bearer, Musician, both led by Champions. We have 3 units of 3 Nurglings. We have a Poxbringer, and he's taken as his spell the Miasma of Pestilence, and we have a Sloppy Bile Piper. Finally, onto the Black...
Just ask Rich, which one's which between these 2?
Sloppy Bile Piper with the bagpipes, and Poxbringer with sword.
Sounds good.
We then have our Supreme Command Detachment of Black Legion, which is a Chaos Lord with Jump Pack, equipped with 2 chain swords. He's upgraded one of his to Gorovek's Teeth. He's taken the Flames of Spite Warlord trait and an additional chainsword. We have the Daemon Prince. He's Mark of Nurgle, and for his spell, we'll roll for that just before the game. We have Dark Apostle with his 2 Dark Disciples. We have a Chaos Sorcerer Lord with a Jump Pack. He has taken Prescience and Warp Time, and I've paid to use for the Warlord traits, the Black Legion Council of Traitors, to give 2 more of my units, the Dark Apostle and the Sorcerer, the Warlord traits. They have taken Trusted War Leader on the Apostle and Veteran Raider on the Sorcerer. And that is my 2,000 points of Chaos.
So this is the battle map that we are playing on today. So our sort of ruined city landscape, but with all the buildings kind of in the corner, then a dead zone in the center, and in the center there is the relic. So we're all going to try and dive in and basically smash and grab and run, you know, get out of there as soon as we can once we grab the relic. We are playing Hammer and Anvil, so that is long edge to long edge. Yeah, so with that, let's have a look at deployment. So here we have my Flawless Host Chaos Space Marine force. I finished deploying first, so what have I done? 1 unit Chaos Space Marines down here. Got 1 unit Corn Berserkers deployed in this Rhino with my Slanesh Daemon Prince behind them. Helldrake up front. Another Rhino filled with Berserkers. Cultists behind them. I debated this a lot, but I decided to deploy my Terminators. Maybe a bad move, we'll find out. But yep, they are deployed. Defiler with the Chaos Lord rocking behind them. Chaos Predator here as well. Unit of Chaos Space Marines down on this side as well. And in Deep Strike, I have put my Warp Talons. So we have here Richie's, was it Black Legion, Red Corsair, and Chaos Demons of Nurgle. Sword formation. So what have you got?
So we've clustered a big chunk of the 30 Plague Bearers in the middle, the second squad that's only 26 out onto the right hand side. We've put our 3 Space Marine units, each one of them's bunkering down in cover, the big one out over onto the left. They are adequately led by my 3 Black Hero champions. The Daemon Prince is starting in Deep Strike, close by to keep an eye on them. We've got some Nurglings just out covering the left hand side. We've got more in the centre, more in the right hand side. Hopefully they're just in a position where I can try and dictate somewhat where Ross's Warp Talons have to land. I've got Lords on bikes sitting close to Space Marine units just for that benefit of +1s that they give them. And I've got my Nurgle Demon Lords sat just up at the back within range of my 2 Plague Bearer units, depending on who needs their help first.
Sounds good. Now we're just about to roll off. We need to get some dice for that. I will get +1 because I finished deploying first, so let's see what happens there. We're about to do a roll off as part of, I think it was the FAQ a long time ago. Yeah, this keeps at the sort of +1 to dice roll to determine who gets to go first if you deploy first. So I finished up first. So here comes my mighty 6, so you can't beat me. Oh, okay, that's not a 6.
And this is mine, hopefully.
Oh, it's a draw. Okay, cool. We'll roll again. I'm going to take your dice.
I'm going to take yours then. Let's go.
I'll still get +1. 4, so that'll give me a 5, so you can only beat me on a 6. Nope.
3 doesn't. I will get an opportunity to seize on a 6.
Absolutely. Do you want to give it a go?
No.
No. So we'll be the flawless host to go first. And so we're on to the flawless host Chaos Space Marines turn 1. This is a tricky one. We're both very combat orientated armies, though Rich does have good bit of range, so have I in fact. I really don't know how it's going to go. Basically beeline for the relic, try and get hold of that first and hold on to it, and then maybe beeline it back later on. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's going to be hopefully put some hurt on, see what happens. With that, let's go into the movement.
So at the start of every turn, I get to do my Dark Apostle prayer first of all. He has his 2 disciples within sufficient range of him. So we're going to try Benediction of Darkness, the one that he's taken for the game, and he's going to try and put a -1 to hit on the Chaos Lord right in front of him. So on a 2+.
Yep.
And we roll a 1.
Okay. Do you want a command point?
No, I'm going to get a 1 out of my system nice and early and then see what happens.
Good call. Finished up the movement for the flawless host here. What have I done? Helldrake moved down this way. Now this gives me a couple of options. I can go for the Chaos Lords. I do hit fly units really easily, so I could do that, or I could shut down these Chaos Space Marines. The options are endless. Further ahead, I have base advanced both the Rhinos. I thought I could maybe jump out and kill these Nurglings, but then the Corn Berserkers will get killed back. So we'll leave that for now. They'll probably both pop smoke just so they're harder to bring down. But yeah, no, I've got good advance to them. In fact, I can't shoot because they advance, but I will probably pop smoke to them. That just means they're harder to kill. Chaos Space Marines stayed behind here just so they can rapid fire and get those Nurglings possibly. Slanesh Daemon Prince moved over to here, along with the Terminators moving a wee bit forward. We have our Cultists as well, who've moved a wee bit as well. And then over here, our Defiler and Predator stayed still, because I think I'm going to need a wee bit of long-range support. Chaos Space Marine stayed still, and the Lord is like right behind the Defiler. He's just in the back there, just giving a wee bit of, you know, aura, reroll 1s this side, because I really need the Predator to do well. So yeah, that's kind of my movement. Let's go into psychic. Gonna start off the psychic phase. I'm just gonna use Daemon Prince, warp time the Terminators, basically get them a wee bit forward. Gives me options to rapid fire into Nurglings, maybe put some pot shots into this line. I don't know. Opens up that 5 inches, gives me a couple of options. Can I get it on a 6? Nailed it, and you said you're
Too far away.
too far away, so we'll get to move the Terminators. Finished up the Terminators movement there, so they have barreled on forwards. And to begin my shooting phase, because I can't do any more psychic, both these rhinos are just going to declare pop smoke, so they are going to be -1 to hit. Going to start off with the Defiler. Now I'm just going to put all the shots, Havoc, autocannon, everything, battle cannon, straight into these 5-man squad of Chaos Space Marines. Basically I want to try and take out that chain cannon because I fear it more than anything. All within range because they're all, I think, 40, 72, 40 and 36, so we're all good. Going to start off the Reaper autocannon because it's got the shortest range, and if you start taking stuff from the front that'll be a pain. 4 shots, hit on 4s. Yep, hit on 4s, reroll 1s because I've got a Chaos Lord nearby. There'll be no hits. Okay, gonna go with the Havoc launcher next, why not? Really wish I went with the Balkan first. 6 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh boy. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. 1 wound, and you get 2 up armor save because you're in cover.
Good lad.
Good man. Go with the Balkan next, D6 shots. 5 shots. This guy's rocking it, he's all about the shots. It's going to be 4s to hit, reroll 1s. Oh my words. It's the 3s that are costing me. Oh, terrible, terrible. 2s to wounds. Right, you have a wound. -2 AP will bring you to a 4+ save. Yeah. Cool. That's 1 Chaos Space Marine after a whole Defiler shooting. Gonna go with the Predator next. Gonna put all its shots into this Chaos Space Marine unit. I really just want to kill at least 1 of the chain cannons. That'd be useful. I've got a plan for this one over here, but you can do a bit better, Ross. Come on. So everything's within range from there, but I'm just going to put everything into them, try and deal with them. Start off the Heavy Bolter because that is the one that's closest. So it's going to be 6 shots because there's 2 of them, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s because Chaos Lords. Chaos Lord's going to reroll that 1 for a hit. That's a lot better. Going to be wounding on 3s. Cool, for 3 wounds there. At -1 AP, so you're still going to be rocking a 3-up save. So that'll be only 1.
Down.
1 down. Yeah, you're obviously not going to take the chain can. Okay, we're still fine. We're still okay. So I'm going to go with a Havoc launcher next. Yeah, I don't expect much for this because you're 2-up save on it. Of course, it's getting all the shots, but you are 2-up saving it. Havoc launcher. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll them 1s. They're not joining in. And then it's going to be 3s to wound, strength 5. Don't count drop dice. For 3 wounds, but you are a 2-up save. Need loads of double 1s here.
Come on, boys.
Not 1! Not 1! So it's going to be the Predator auto cannon next. I believe that's 2d3.
2 shots.
2 shots, oh no. Hit on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. That's a hit. Thank goodness for that. Then it's going to be 3s to wound you. Predator auto cannon strength 7, yep. Either way, those will be wounds.
AP on an auto cannon?
That's a good question. I'll just have a double check. I think it's only -1. Only -1, so
3's ups.
3 up. Show me double 1s and 2s.
Ooh, lost another one.
Just another one. So after putting a Defiler and a Predator into Chaos Space Marines, only killed 3. Not a good start. Let's go with the Helldrake next. I'm going to put... was debating Nurglings, but I'm not scared of them yet. Come on, Helldrake. Wipe that unit out. Take it. Go on. D6 automatic hits with Bale Flamer. 4. I can live with that. automatic hits, so it's just going to be rolling to wound, strength 6, so it's 3s to wound. All but one. I can do this. It's minus 2 AP, but you're in cover, so it's 4 up saves. Please fail them all. Or make them all!
And we absolutely love it.
Oh no! So my flawless host has not been so flawless so far, but they're all about the combat, so we'll make up for it. Going to go with the Chaos Space Marines over here next. They're just going to rapid fire because they've stayed still and the beta rules into these Nurglings. 10 shots coming your way. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because Chaos Lord's within range. Oh, now you're like hit once.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. It's going to be what toughness on Nurglings? 3.
Toughness 2.
Toughness 2, 2s to win.
Yeah.
I love it. Why? 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 Right.
I have learned from the last game never to be smug, Ross, and confidence is definitely...
With these rolls, the confidence is dying hard. Right, you've got 5 saves to make.
These are 1 damage apiece, so it'll be their invuln and they're disgustingly resilient. 5 up, 5 up.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Go on, kill a base.
And one of them's down to 1 wound.
Gonna go with the Terminators next. Now I could rapid fire into Nurglings and all that jazz, do some damage there. I'm still not convinced by them. I'm just, my whole heart of everything I need in life is set on killing these guys. So I'm going to fire the plasma into them. It means I'm going to get 9 shots because one guy can't see them, in which case his stray shot's going to go there. Might be a bad move. I think it's going to be okay. The combi I could put in, the bolter I could put in there, but then it's -1 hit. I think the plasma, get into there, kill the Reaper chain cannon, life's a good one. If I fail this, oh boy, do the Dark Gods hate me. 9 shots onto that unit first, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s because of the Daemon Prince. Whoop. Reroll down 1s. Obviously, I'll just say I wasn't supercharging, by the way, because you're 1 damage. I think it'll be fine. So 1 hit, 1 miss. It's going to be 3s to wound you. If I supercharge, if this ends up loads of 2s, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, only 1-2, but still that's pretty solid. So all of them have wounded. -3 AP should bring you to a
2s, 5s, yeah.
5+ save.
And that's unit wipe.
Yeah, nice. So, got him.
Got him. Oh well, boys.
Now will be first blood as well to me. Richie just reminded me, it's all about the relic. First blood and that don't apply. So, yeah. It's a moral first blood. It's a moral.
Okay, I'll give you that. A moral first blood. You did get to shoot first, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, that's how it works.
Might not all be in your favour today.
Okay. At least I got the first blood. And I'm going to put the last combi plasma just into these boys here, basically, because the other one couldn't see. 1 shot, hit on 3s. Yep. Wounding on 3s, because no supercharging. Yep. 5 up save.
No, loses 1 again.
Chaos Cultist next, just going to do some pot shots at the Nurglings, because why not? 10 shots because they're not within rapid fire range. Yep. 10 shots, hitting on 4s, and Daemon Prince is allowing them to reroll 1s. Thanks, Daemon Prince. Take away the 2s and 3s. Reroll down 1s, they were 1s. Yeah, a bit better.
That was an improvement.
And it's going to be 3s to injure, your toughness 2.
Yep.
Yep. 3 wins. Damage 1. So you've got your 5 up invul, then 5 up ignore.
No.
That's not how you do it. There.
2 wins. I'll take that.
And next up, I'll rapid fire with Chaos Space Marines just into Nurglings, try and do some more shots, because obviously bolter drill. 10 shots hit on 3s, no rerolls. Oh no. Dice gods, what's going on? It's going to be 2s to win you though. Oh, don't count drop dice. 2s. Oh my word. 3 wins.
Let's go again, gentlemen.
Yep. 5 up. 5 up again.
Lovely. Well done.
So after not the best shooting phase, we'll improve it next time. Gonna charge Terminators into Nurglings, just try and chop them up and get a little bit more range over the battlefield. So we're gonna be about a 5-inch charge, give or take. We'll see how we roll. 6, that should bring us within range. We'll just
Yeah, I think it'll do. We'll check that.
So my next charge is going to be the Helldrake into these Chaos Space Marines. Basically, I'm looking to just shut down your Chain Reaper or your Chain Cannons. Going to be a bucket load of Overwatch, presuming you want Overwatch.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking for those mighty sixes.
Yep, so you
Chain
have
Cannons first.
Chain Cannons, two
Two
of them.
of.
Yeah, 16 shots.
Yep.
Hit on sixes.
3.
Okay.
I'll take that, that'll do.
Just say the Lord and everything over here is a different legion, so do not grant the reroll ones, just in case anyone's asking.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. One wound. 3 up save usually, so it's going to go to 4 up. Nope, I'll take the wound.
Cool, and then bolters, they are within rapid fire range and they haven't moved, so that'll be double the amount of shots. So it'll be 34 plus Sergeant with a bolt pistol, we're rolling that at the same time because the weapon stats are the same.
Yeah, I think 17 guys, rapid firing, and yeah, 35. Yep, go for it. We'll be right back. So after that, we got a total of 5 hits with bolters.
That's about average, right? 5s to wound.
Yep, sure is. Okay.
2 of those.
2 wounds.
No AP on a bolter, so you're 3 up saves.
3 up saves. Oh, lost another wound. I think I'm down to like 11 or something.
That'll do.
That's okay though, and I got that 6 out of the way because I need an 8-inch charge here, and you can bet a command point's going to get spent if I fail this. Don't need it though. 9
lovely.
inches. Starting off in the fight phase, so I've powered in my Terminators here onto the Nurglings. 6 are within range to eligibly attack. The champion with Power Fist is not, but still that will be 12 attacks in total with Power Axes. And the Daemon Prince is within range, so that'll be reroll 1s. Excellent. So let's do that then. Going to be 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. Reroll 1s, so we've got 1 natural fail. Cool. And then I believe it'll be 2s to win because I think I'm strength 5.
Yeah, toughness 2.
2s to wins. Oh my word, stop rolling 1s when you're 2s to wins. Is that only how many? Oh goodness, there you go.
So 5 up, 5 ups again.
Yep, only 1 damage. 5 ups. Oh, indeed, I only caused 2 wounds, which will kill 1. But that was not the result I was looking for. And my Helldrake to go next. So Helldrake Claws, gonna give me 4 attacks because I'm at full efficiency. Gonna hit on 3s, no rerolls. Okay, wounding on 3s. Yep, 2 wounds, minus 1 AP.
So
You don't get cover
4
when
ups.
it's in the way. Yeah.
Oh, lost 2. So Nurglings consolidated in, and now the 2 bases are going to get attacked back. So that's 8 attacks between the 2 of them, 4s to hit, and they are only strength 2 and your toughness 4, so it'll be 6s to wound, Ross.
Okay, I can live with that, I hope.
Well, that's at least a few hits.
Yeah,
Chances to chase some 6s. Make a save.
Yeah, I think that's a 1.
Yeah, it's just 1 save, but still you're making a save against the Nurgling.
Yeah, so
Mighty
it's going to be
Terminator.
an easy 2-up save. See, easy 2-up save, we're okay.
Still, you're rolling dice, and that's all we can ask for with Terminators, the 2-up saves against Nurglings.
Yeah.
Marines over on the left-hand side with the Helldrake, we consolidated in. They all managed to get either in base contact or within an inch. So that is all that's remaining, plus the Sergeant, which we think we worked out is 19 attacks. These will be hitting on 3s and winning on 5s.
Sounds good to me.
Right, some 3s.
There's 1 cocked. Yep.
That'll do.
It's a lot of fails though.
It is a lot of fails, but we remember from the last game, Ross, I am more than capable of rolling an awful lot of fails.
Yeah, if you can keep that trend, I'd be delighted.
Right, that's for 5s.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 all day. That wasn't spectacular.
No, that's... When a Helldrake is attacking, you know, it's what you get. But 3-up save, come on man! Failed 2 of them.
That'll do.
Oh no, so I'm down to 8 wins in total now. I had 12 to begin with, lost 2 in the Overwatch, so an R2 down, 8 wins. That is it for the Flawless Host. Not gonna lie, that was quite bad. Alright, it wasn't a huge amount of shots or anything, but the Defile and the Predator really let me down there. I was hoping to maybe cause a bit more damage and get rid of one of the chain, like 2 of the chain cannons. Maybe I got rid of 1, but that was not ideal. I still have the Khorne Berserkers, you know, tidied away. They've got -1 hit on their Rhino, so hopefully they won't suffer too much, and then they can pile out and hack things apart. That's the plan. We'll see if it works, but in that time, let's go on to the Forces of Chaos, turn 1.
Okay, so Ross's turn 1 is shooting proved relatively ineffectual, which kind of leaves me in quite a nice position. I lost 1 rotator cannon, bit of a shame. I think he was in range to do a bit of damage, but we can't plan for him anymore. I think the plan is to try and move up with my 2 big units of Plague Bearers, potentially pull some shenanigans there. Otherwise, I think the Chain Lord is going to throw himself into combat with the Helldrake, see if we can rip that out of the sky, freeing up that squad for the next turn. Hopefully that's what we'll achieve, so we'll make our movements now and see what we come up with. So we moved up the main core of the 2 big Plague Bearer units. They've got their eyes set on a charge towards those rhinos. We have left some trailing back just to cover off some of Ross's potential deep strike with these Warp Talons in the next turn. We've moved the Sorcerer over just so he can be a bit closer to his mates over there who seem on their own, surrounded by plagues. We advanced our 2 Nurgle characters up as well, Bile Piper and Poxbringer, and we've just slightly repositioned Chaos Lord with Corvarex Teeth over there, so hopefully he can jump in and help tear down that Helldrake from the sky.
Sounds good. You advanced these 2 up here.
Yeah, so because they're Red Corsairs, they can advance and charge in the same turn, and they're on bikes, so 14-inch movement, 6-inch advance. They managed to get themselves slipped right in between the 2 rhinos without coming within an inch of either of you guys. Yikes. So they are poised and ready to go wherever they like.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Okay, so Psychic Phase is going to kick off with the Poxbringer trying to cast Miasma of Pestilence on the lead unit of Plague Bearers. That casts on a 6.
Yep.
I think you're within range of denying if you choose to. Yeah. Let's see if you need to. You don't.
Do you want to command point it? Command point the 1?
Yes, I think I would. I would like to command point that, so that'll take me down to 13. No, doesn't matter. That's a shame. Right, we are going to Prescience, the unit buried in cover that still has a rotator cannon active.
Okay.
So Prescience is a 7. We don't get Prescience either, and he is going to, in his frustration, throw a smite out at the lead rhino.
I think they're both equidistant, so you can choose. You're going to choose that one.
We're going to go with that one. And we get a smite off.
You get it. I'm going to attempt to deny it. I might not be in range. I would need 11 to stop you. I highly doubt I'll get it. I mean, I got 10. It was your last spell, so I didn't get it. I'm pretty sure I'm not within range either way. But we'll have a check. So it was just short either way. I don't think I even succeeded. You need to beat it. So yeah, no, D3.
D3. And 1.
Yeah.
1 mortal wound is better than no mortal wounds. So we don't unfortunately have much of a shooting phase this turn, but we are going to unleash Bike Lord number 1. He's the one carrying the relic, the Maelstrom's Bite. So it is part Meltagun. It has the assault characteristic. So he's at -1 to hit for that, but he's on 2, so this will be hitting on 3s, and it does insane amount of damage. We'll talk about that just in case he actually gets his shot off. It's re-rolling once.
So you hit.
And we hit.
So this is the Maelstrom's Bite. You're going to be 3 to wound because it's strength 9.
And we wound.
Nailed it. -4 AP, so I don't get any saves. So 2d6 and choose the highest. This on the undamaged rhino, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Do you want to command point it, or do you want to save that command
No,
points?
I'm going to save my command point. So as it's a shooting phase, I've thought about it. I think I am going to command point reroll that
You're
1.
drowning command points. Go for it.
1.
Yeah, so you
Say it
can't
again.
reroll the 1.
So we'll keep the 3 that you did, and that will do.
So we just remembered as well, you took the stratagem that allows you to have multiple warlord traits on your
Black Legion detachment.
Black Legion detachment. You get on your Dark Apostle, your Sorcerer. Yep.
Yeah, so the Dark Apostle took Trusted War Leader, which is on if I spend command points on a stratagem on a 5+, I get the opportunity to try and get one of them back in
You've
turn.
spent 2 in this battle round, so I'll let you have a go. You only get 1 back. Yep.
But we get it.
You
So
get it.
that's a nice little recovery. So then we're moving on to the shooting for the 3 Chaos Space Marines that are hunkered down there in cover. They're going to fire at the lead Rhino. So chain cannon first, hitting on 3s because we didn't move. Wow, that did pretty well.
But you need that again.
Yeah, if I could got that to wound, that would have been glorious. But alas, we're strength 5, your toughness way more than that, so this would be 5 to wound.
Yep. That 1 is cocked. That's a 3.
3, so 2, that'll still do.
Yeah, -1 will bring me to a 4 up save. 4 up save. Oh, come on. So that'll bring me down to 7 wounds.
And then just onto the Rogue Bolter in the squad and the Sergeant Bolt Pistol. We'll roll them at the same time. Yeah. So this is still 3s, 3 hits. This is 4s, your toughness 8, so this will be 6s.
It'll be, no, I'm tough 7, so
toughness 7,
5s.
so it'll be 5 still.
I'm gonna say it's
cocked.
dropped. Oh, but it
karma.
still does
so
it.
2 more.
Okay, 3 up saves. We're okay this time.
Yeah, so first of all, we're going to start with Plague Bearer unit on the left. They are very humbly...
On the left, you mean this one?
No, sorry, on the right. I'm standing staring at it, I'm looking at that one, I'm using my hand for this one. We're going to use the ones on the right, and they're humbly going to just charge the one in front of them, the nearest one.
Cool, so I have 2 combat bolters in there, so it's going to be 4 shots, head on 6s. Don't think I'm within range of the Daemon Prince. Not that it matters, got 2 hits. Nailed it. What's toughness? Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Forced wounds. Take a wound, take a save, 5 up, 5 up. Nah, you only need 1.
Lovely. And we'll see if they make the charge.
Show me double 1, please. Ooh, that will be a fail. You do have command point, reroll.
Yeah, we're going to have to use it. It's a shame we're using it now. They are +1 to charge because of the Plague Bearer. That gets them 6, so that gets them 7, so that gets them into it.
Yeah. Do you want to see if you refund that one? Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, I've already got it back this turn.
So that's you finished up after your charge. You've still spaced out a wee bit because you want to avoid deep strikes, understandably. Cool, next charge.
So next charge, this unit of Plague Bearers, they're going to declare on both of those, and depending on how the dice go, we will see exactly what happens here. But you'll get your Overwatch from that one. That one's already engaged.
We'll do so. 60.
Nothing.
That's good. Nice. Not good.
And charge distance 7.
+1 because you're...
+1 because of my banner, so I get 8. Right, we'll see where they end up. And finally, who we are hoping is going to get the job done here, the Chaos Lord with the Relic Chainsword, charging into the Helldrake, who has no Overwatch or anything like that because he's in combat, and he more than makes it, so that's lovely. And then we'll come back with attacks in a second, Ross? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and obviously we've got our 2 Chaos Lords on bikes that are going to try and position themselves to make the charge on let's call it that one there.
Okay.
And we get it for the first one.
I mean, it's double 1 charges, but...
Second and the second
we're all
one.
good.
So we'll readjust that and see what's what.
We're going to start off with this combat here. So this caused a wee bit of debate, but I think it should be fine. Charged in, and because these bases are small, the original Chaos Space Marines had smaller bases, and that's the ones that were supplied. It allows him to become within an inch of the model. On the newer Chaos Space Marines, that would not be possible. Wondering what your thoughts are, and I'm going to say it's fine because it was the bases supplied, so that's kind of what you'd use. But would you be more restricted because the model's just been updated? Let us know, but I'm saying it's fine because you are within an inch. Go for it. So this is Chainlord with, what's the weapon called?
Gorovek's Teeth.
Yep.
So this is a Relic Chainsword that's +2 to strength, all kinds of million damage. And
+2 to attack, not sure.
Oh yeah, +2 to attack.
Yeah, so you're going to get 6 attacks and you've got an additional Chainsword. So you're going to do 6 attacks first?
Yeah, 6 attacks first. He's hitting on 2s.
Or you can activate Vet.
I am going to activate Vet, so he's +1 to wound as well.
Yeah, this also caused mortal wounds in addition to 2 damage per one. when you roll a 6 + 2 wound. So on a 5, you're going to cause, you're going to get a mortal wound, and your Flames of Spite activates as well.
So a mortal wound for that. So it's 2 mortal wounds plus damage for every hit that he makes.
For every wound on a 5 plus.
Every wound on a 5 plus that he makes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So
Good.
do the
chill
hits
out, chill
first.
out. Oh, not Necrons.
Yeah.
Right.
So 2-step, reroll 1s.
And that's caught.
Yep. But they all hit. So you're gonna be forced to wound, because you're strength 4.
Yeah.
Strength 4, forced to wound, which would be 5s to wound. Vex brings you to 4s, and 5s cause 2 mortal wounds in addition to damage. So you've got 3 5s.
3 goes through. So by my count, that's 6 mortal wounds.
That's 6 more wounds straight off the bat,
Plus-
down to 2 wounds.
Yeah, and then it would be your saves at minus
-3.
-3 to your save, and then 2 damage each.
So I've got to make 3 5 up, so he's gone. That's 1, that's 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, do you know what? I've not actually spent a single command point in this game yet. Do I really want to save the Helldrake? If I save him, then I can deny them in our turn, but then you'll just attack back. I think I'm going to let him explode and just hope he explodes and takes some mortal wounds. You know, he denied them for a turn, that's kind of their plan. Show me a 6. That's not 6 on him.
So we're going to start the combat phase with Plague Bearers from the right who made it in. So by our counts, we've got 9 guys that are close enough in combat, and one of them is whatever the champion of the Plague Bearers is called.
Sure.
So we make that 10. These are hitting on 4s, and then they are strength 5 because they are within 6 inches of the locus.
Okay. Is the locust not just +1 to wound, or is it made strength 5?
No, it makes them strength 5. Something definitely makes them strength 5. We will check that, what exactly the benefits of these guys get. But
We'll
we
keep
will
that
check
roll, but
that.
we'll have a check.
So we got that, 6 hits out of all of that. These guys are strength 5, but it's toughness too many, so it is 5s, we said, to wound.
5s to wound. 6s will activate your loci, because you're within range of your leader, aren't you?
Yep.
So 6s,
Well, we didn't get any 6s, but we got 1 5.
you do get to reroll wounds because you've got plague swords.
I do get to reroll all my wounds because I've got plague swords.
One
Call
cocked,
that one cocked. So that improves it dramatically.
Is that the one you rerolled cocked?
No, I rerolled the other one cocked. So there was 2 cocked. So that's 3 of them went through. And these will be 1 of them for 2 damage.
I'll do 2 damage first. That'll be 3 plus. That's 4.
Super cocked.
Fine.
Fine.
And then the 1 damage is fine. I can put a dice in that. Yeah.
Cool.
Just remember the cheeky wee thing there that you would have -1 to hit both these rhinos because they had smoke on them, but look back to make sure what you got to hit when shooting with your melter. You got a 6, so no smoke for me. But you're going to declare your next target, aren't you? So who's fighting?
Yeah, I absolutely am. We are going to start with the Relic Meltagarden Lord up at the back. So we'll do him first, and then if needs to, we'll do him afterwards. But let's do the first ones first. So he is 4 attacks. He is using a Thunder Hammer. So he's at -1. He'd normally be hitting on 2s. So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Of which we adore it.
Oh my words.
And then he is strength 8, you are toughness 7.
Stuff's in, 3s to win.
So 3s to wound. Oh, 2 1s, but 2 wounds to go through.
Yep, it's 6 up save because you're -3 AP.
Yep.
6s. Oh, don't get it. Okay.
So that's 6 damage total.
Down to 1.
Keeps you alive, right, in which case then we're going to have to fight the second Lord. He's going to have to do the same thing.
I really need you to fluff this.
Exactly the same. So 3s re-rolling 1s.
Ooh. Yeah.
Both of them hit.
Oh, yeah, both of them wounds. I need 2 dice, 6 up saves. This is probably the biggest double 6 I've ever needed. One's cocked.
You got one,
I'm
but
going to
not the
spend a
other.
command point. So my first command point of the game, if I get a 6 here,
All right.
we're laughing.
You do not
quite the
get a
opposite.
6.
No. So, do I explode? I would quite like to explode. I'm not going to be able to put a dice on that. No chance.
No.
I would have loved it to be the case. Nah. No explosion. So I'm going to emergency disembark. Not that many can, because I'm actually really surrounded. So I'm predicting a lot of Khorne Berserkers are going to die. See if any die in the explosion nonetheless. 1 does. However, tragically all told, only 3 could disembark there, with the rest not being able to deploy within an inch of an enemy model. That results in 7 deaths in total. Not good.
So we consolidated in with a left-hand group of Plague Bearers. We managed to get 13 of them in within an inch of that rhino. Including the champion, we make that 14. So we're forced to hit. Or is that affected by your smoke that you popped?
No, that's
no, only shooting. I thought so. Force.
Okay.
That was, well, do you know what?
Cocked, so reroll
What a time to get that out of the way. So we'll take that as 3. We're strength 5, we're toughness more, so it's the 5s to...
5s to wound, and then your 6s, because you are still within that character, your loci? Yeah. Nah.
Nothing from them at all, nothing.
Okay, I'll do quick rhino attacks. I think it's going to be 3 attacks at the moment. Hit on 6s. Yep, hit on 6s. Nope. Onto the morale phase. I'm going to actually spend 2 command points so that these berserkers just automatically pass the morale phase. Even 3 can be dangerous, and I'm not spending my command points on anything so far, so yeah.
I hope you rue that decision later on in the game, where that extra command point instead of those 3 berserkers will make you shake your fist.
Well, I'm going to do a hypothetical morale. If I get a 1 here, I'm going to regret that. 4 would have killed all of them, so even if I'd spent a command point. 2 would have slain 1. 1 command point saving our 1.
Yeah, it's not so bad. It's not a bad trade-off. I just hope you run out is all. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. That would have been a glorious moment, taking out all of those without actually having to fight them. But sadly, I couldn't quite wrap all the way around the rhino.
Oh no, you're going to fight.
Oh, they were going to fight the other ones too. That was going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cool. So, end of my turn 1, Chaos turn 1. I think that went reasonably well for us. We managed to eliminate, 2 pretty big threats. We managed to take out the Helldrake without too much damage in return. I think we lost 2 guys to that. And we managed to take rid of Rhino, loaded up with, I think we got 7 out of the 10 Khorne Berserkers. I wasn't, unfortunately, due to the situation, able to pull that little bailing out of the Rhino trick to be able to get them all, but still pretty happy that we managed to get them. That's 7 berserkers that aren't about to chew my face off with chain axes and stuff like that on your turn, hopefully. So all in all, pretty comfortable. We also claimed the relic, and let's be honest, that's the mission we're playing, so that's probably the most important thing to get so far. Hopefully on my next turn I'll be able to start scampering it away, unless you chase me down and capture me first.
Well, 10 berserkers are about to come out and they're going to get the relic.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, definitely. Cool.
Well, we're on to Flawless Host turn 2, and I have to say that was quite a devastating turn from the Forces of Chaos there. It's left a lot of areas sort of grey in terms of where I can move into, but there's now a massive melee in the centre, a lot of opportunities there. Really, I'm going to have to be super aggressive here to really cause some damage. I'm quite worried nonetheless. This is going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Going to do my movement. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
So now that it's the start of the second battle turn, it is time for the Dark Apostle to chant up his prayers to the Dark Gods. He's going to go for the Benediction of Darkness, I think it's called, something like that. The -1 to hit, he's going to cast that on, or he's going to call that down upon my Lord with the Relic Chainsword. So this is on a 2-up because of his Disciple. Fails, he doesn't get it. I'm going to reroll that with a command point.
Okay.
And we get it off.
Nailed
so
it.
he is now -1 to hit.
Do you want to see if you regain your command point?
I certainly do.
Just roll it here.
We don't.
Finished up my movement. Oh, this was tricky. So Khorne Berserkers got out and moved, basically to hopefully cause some damage, and the Rhino managed to fall back. Defiler decided, get him out, start advancing, time to start crushing. I advanced and got 1. So that was painful, to say the least. Chaos Marines here stayed back along with the Lord and the Predator. Hopefully they'll do better this time. Chaos Marines down here stayed still. Terminators moved slightly this way to give them a couple options shooting. 3 Berserker unit moved down as well, and Daemon Prince moved quite far because it can fly down here to give me loads of options as well. I was debating Warp Talons and I would have loved to come down here. However, the Nurglings and these Plague Bearers here are simply making it so that if I did deploy them, they'd be way back here. So if I could get one within 9 inches, then I wouldn't get many in combat, and then this guy would just destroy them. Couldn't really get much down here either, Nurglings being Nurglings, so I've had to just concede that they're going to have to try and do some turn 3. Please let me know if there's a better place to put them, but we tried a couple of options and it just didn't seem like it's happening. Let's do some Psychic. Gonna cast Smite with my Daemon Prince. I don't think there's anything that really needs warp time. The Terminators I'm okay with where they're stationed at the moment. So Smite, as we've got equidistant units just about everywhere, I'm gonna go for your Chaos Lord who's jumping out because he's looking awesome. Kinda want to do some damage on him, so 2 dice need 5. We failed it. I'm not gonna. Do I want to spend a command point in there?
I'll still get a chance to deny this turn as well.
Oh, really? Right, nah, let's leave it. Starting out my shooting phase then, I'm going to put my Terminators, so 8 of them are closest to the Chaos Lord and Bike, the Relic one, so I'm going to rapid fire the Plasma supercharging into his face, and the 2 that are not, I'm going to supercharge them into Nurglings because they seem to be the things that are stopping me from deep striking, which is a pain. So we'll start with the Nurglings, why not? So they're going to be 3s to hit, rerolling 1s because Daemon Prince is still kicking about. Here we go. Oh my word, so 2 misses naturally and then a 1. Wow, yep, so only 1 hit after rerolls. Gonna be 2s to injure, 4 wounds, 5 up invul, it's 2 damage so you don't get your disgustingly resilient. That's cocked.
Lovely.
Wow. After that disaster, let's go with the 8 rapid firing plasma straight into this Chaos Lord. Let it be done. For goodness sake, just die something. 16 shots in on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2s, rerolling 1s. Cool, so I think that's only 1 miss.
I'd like that to be all the 6s you roll in this game. That was a really, really good roll for that.
Yeah, that was really good. It's going to be 3s to injure, because you're a toughest 5 on a bike.
Yep.
So 3s to wins. That was awesome. Very, very nice. That many saves, supercharging, so it's 2 damage apiece.
So it's 4 up, so I think he's, unless he's a miracle worker.
Nah, it's toast. Toast, please be toast.
He did pretty well, to be fair. He managed to get most of them off. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that takes him out.
Is he a warlord? Who is your warlord?
No, he isn't. He is my warlord over there.
Ah, right.
But he is Relic Biker. He's just took out Maelstrom's Bite. So, I mean, that's quite good.
That's not bad. Just going to do some cheeky bolt pistol shots from the Khorne Berserkers straight into the face of these Plague Bearers. You are over 20 models, so it's going to be -1 to hit. So 4s to hit with these 10 bolt pistols. Hit on 4s, no rerolls. Yeah, well, no 3s, so that was kind of good.
That wasn't bad.
4s to injure.
Yeah, toughness 4.
Okay. That many 5 up involves. 5 up disgusting.
That'll do, lose 1. I can do that. And we will lose... You there, Squire. You've had a good innings. Good job.
These Berserkers, 3 of them, bolt pistols, straight into these Plague Bearers. Because why not? 4 sticks, you're -1. Get reroll 1s because of the Daemon Prince. Hey, there's some Berserker. And it's going to be 4 wins. 1 wound.
There we go.
He's okay. Go to the cultists next. Pop shots straight at the Nurglings, because why not? 4 within rapid, 6 are not. Give me a grand total of 14 shots. Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Terrible. You know what? I'll accept it on this one.
Do you know what? We're asking cultists.
We're asking cultists
here, you know?
to do stuff here. What do you expect from them? And it's going to be 3 wounds. Stuff is 2. I'm showing 3. Yeah, that's more like it. Whole bunch of wounds.
So what's that? 5. 1 damage a piece, so I'll get my resilient too.
Sure will.
5s and 5s.
One of them.
And 2 more. That'll do. Take 2 wounds on those over there. That dice didn't belong to him, but I'll take him down onto 2.
It's these guys here.
Oh, those ones over there. Oh, aye. I'll take those ones down to 2.
10 bolter shots into the Nurglings. Try and bring them down even further, hopefully.
Wait a minute here. Can you see them?
Oh, that's a good point. Then we'll do it into these guys here.
Cool.
3 step. See, that one's possibly cocked. Yep, so reroll that one. That one was a fail. Cool. No rerolls. And it's going to be 2 Swinger.
Yep.
Oh, my words. Stop at ones. That many wounds.
5 again.
The
5s and
Nurglings over there.
5s.
Yep.
1. Come back, come back. There we go. Oh no. So 4. So we lose a whole base.
Nice.
But they did their job.
These Chaos Marines next going to rapid fire because they stayed still into these Chaos Space Marines over here. So it's going to be 3 step rerolling ones because I have a Lord nearby. Ooh.
That's nice.
It's going to be cocked, that one. Nah. Cool, that's nice. Yep, I can dig it. 4s to wounds.
Well, that's better in my favour.
Yep, still pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Show me all the 1s and 2s in the world. That's not all of them, but I'll take a death. Chaos Predator next. I'm just going to put all the shots into these Marines. Even if I can kill some of morale, that would be like a moral victory? Yeah. So start with the Heavy Bolter, Havoc and Autocannon. I'll go with the Heavy Bolter first. So Heavy Bolter, 6 shots. 2 of them hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Yep. Reroll them 1s. Okay. 3s to Winja. 3 wounds. 3 4-ups. That one's going to be cocked. No, that'll be 2 more down. Just quickly get the Havoc Launcher, D6 shots for 6. 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll 1s. I'm rolling.
That's coming in really handy.
Yeah, because I'm rolling so many 1s. There we go. Wounding on 3s. Okay. 4 wounds, no AP. 2 more down.
2 more. This is becoming expensive.
Yep, and then the Reaper also, the Predator also cannon 2 D3 shots for 3 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. All wounds. 4 and minus 1 AP, 4 up saves. Fail loads. Or not so much, but 2, yep.
2. That was a more effective shooting fish.
Yep. Charging time, gonna be quick in this one. Berserkers, let's do this.
Start of the assault phase, I am, because it's a new phase, I am going to activate Warp Surge on my Plague Bearers to give them 1 up to their invulnerable.
Okay, so which ones?
On these ones.
Yeah, good plan. That's 2 command points.
It is indeed.
Do you want to try and refund them?
I get the option, yeah.
Because you've not refunded this battle round.
Nope, not this time.
But they will have Warp Surge. So now I can charge. You know, you've got your Warp Surge Playbearers. I'll just charge in with Berserkers. 3 inches, not as ideal, but pile-ins will give me plenty of options. Alright man, let's do this. My Daemon Prince is going to prove their worth. Going to charge straight into your awesome bike Lord there. I absolutely love that jumping model, it's pretty awesome.
Sadly, rules-wise, he's the lesser of 2 bike lords, because the other one had the relic, which may have done a little bit more damage, even on Overwatch. I know we're chasing 6s, but he could have done it with super melter of death and caused some actual wounds to you before you charged me.
Yeah, but rule of cool, he wins my heart.
Rule of cool, he is much better. Right, okay, so that's he's got 2 combi bolters, 1 on each bike, 1 he's equipped with.
Cool. 6s.
3, lovely.
I'm gonna say that 3. Can you get a dice on that 3?
No.
Reroll it. Cool. Okay, okay.
And your toughness 7, so it'll be 5 to wounds.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound, yep, that'll be fine. 3 up save. Nailed it. I've double 1 again, I'll be alright with that. Yeah, 8. In we go. Corn Berserkers, strength to the Plague Bearers, don't need much. Yep.
I'll do it.
Terminators go next, and just to add a wee bit of extra dice, I'm going to charge into Nurglings, but also the Plague Bearers as well. Again, low dice, 5, super easy. Starting off the fight phase, I'm going to start with the Daemon Prince, because if I don't, you'll spend command points to thump him with a Thunderhammer. So I'll start with that. 4 attacks on Daemon Prince, a set of Malefic Talons with 3 extra attacks. Intoxicating Elixir will give me 8 attacks in total. I've also got the Flawless Host, which means any 6s I get, basically Death to False Emperor and anything, gives me an extra attack, but I've also got Waller Trait Ultimate Confidence, which means those 6s become 3 additional possible attacks. So I'm going to roll 8 dice first, and any 6s is going to be fun. So 2s, re-rolling 1s. Well, we don't have much fun today.
No, but you do get 2 rerolls.
Hey,
1, there we go.
1, so I get a chance of 3 additional attacks. They can't generate any more themselves. And I get to reroll that 1. Cool. Where were these 6s
Yeah,
before?
the first time round.
So you're going to be toughness 5.
Yep.
I'm going to be strength 8 due to intoxicating elixir, so it's going to be 3s to wound you. Oh my
That'll
word!
do it.
That'll do it. Minus 2 AP, 2 damage piece will bring you to your invuln save.
Invuln, which is 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 4-ups.
Oh.
I no bother, pal. Just 11 4-ups. Just watch
Well,
it.
I actually just technically made 11 4-ups.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I need to make them. You didn't have to. You
Yeah.
just needed to roll more than a 2 or something.
And it was good times. Oh, he's so toast. I'm 2 damage
2,
apiece.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 damage.
Oh,
you just did.
You go, Daemon Prince.
That was mighty fine, Daemon Prince. I'll give you that one.
So, Rich, you decide to spend 2 command points there to intervene to try and whittle down some of these Corn Berserkers. Do you want to see if you can get those command points back? Because you've not done so yet.
Still chasing that, getting that command point back.
Yep.
But yeah, so we worked this out. We've got 15.
Yeah, with your champion, you're going to get a total of 15 attacks. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more.
Now, you still have guys within range for aura abilities.
Yeah, so they will be hitting on 4s for Plague Bearers, but they are strength 5 because they are within 6 of my Poxbringer for the Loci. So that means it's 5 versus 4, so 3s to wound. Rerolling wounds with Plague Swords, so...
You can cause 2 damage and 6s, but it doesn't matter here.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So 4s.
Oh my.
Check if dice fits on that 5. Might not.
That's fine.
So that's fine, and that 2. I think that's going to fall off. Yeah, so reroll that 2. Try again. Nah.
No, that was terrible, Muriel.
Yeah, I'll let you get those dice together and we'll have a look.
And to wound on 3s.
So just say you only got 4 hits there.
Rerolling to wound though for Plague Swords.
Yeah.
4 wounds. 4 wounds, 4 saves.
4 3-ups. So 2 will go down though.
Better than nothing, I think. Better than nothing. That's what, 12 attacks I've just lost from those guys?
Yeah, quite a few
in total.
Yeah. Corn Berserkers to attack next. Now, I'm going to activate a stratagem. We cannot fail. Basically what that does is that it allows me to reroll all hit rolls for these guys. Now what's interesting about that, it says all hit rolls, not failed ones. So technically the ones that are 3s, which are going to be minusing 1, 2, I would get to reroll them. But I'm going to say no on this. Let me know what you think on that one. Because I know there's like the conundrum with Coil, I'd have to check the book on that one. But if it's reroll all hits, I can choose to reroll the 3s. But I'm going to say no on this one. So it's going to be 22 attacks, as there's 7 guys, they each get 2 attacks plus chainsword, and then the champion gets an extra one. So 22 attacks. I cannot activate Flawless Host because you're -1 to hit, which is a real pain. So it's going to be forced hit, rerolling 1s and 2s due to we cannot fail. Oh, that was a 5 on top. So that was pass. That one. Take out the 3s, of which there's only 1. 2. And then reroll. There's actually a lot of fails there. Yeah, that wasn't so good. Cool. Reroll them. If only I was flawless hosting, by the way, because those 6s would have been insane. Ah, darn it. It's going to be forced to injure as I'm naturally strength 5. 3s to wins. Oh, dice gods, what are you doing to me? So, yeah, that many 5 up, 4 up warp surge. Yeah, pretty good so far. And then disgusting the resilient. So only
lost 3.
3. So I wasn't too impressed by that, but we're going to give it a second go, as Berserkers can fight twice. So here comes another 22 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. No flawless for me. Take out the 3s. Is that all the 3s? No, there's another 1. Oh no, why is there so many 3s and another one? Not good. Then the 2s and 1s, I gotta reroll them. Yeah, so reroll them. Oh, there's another 2 there. There was a 2. Cool. And that was really good. Yeah. Gonna be 3s to injure though. Don't count drop dice. 3s to wins. Oh, come on. Come on, it's still actually not bad.
No, it's pretty good. 4 up, 5 ups. 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then disgusting.
1 more. So lost 4.
On to the next round of Berserkers. So they're going to get 10 attacks, 3 apiece because they've got chainswords, and another 1 for the champion. Yep, it's 10 attacks. Again, Plague Bearers. Again, you're -1, so you're mitigating my flawless host. So that's going to be forced to hit, rerolling 1s because Daemon Prince. Take out the 2s. I'm going to say that's cocked. Cool. If only I was flawless hosting, by the way, that would be an extra 4. Ah, man. 3s to wins. Bit better. Yep, that many saves.
And these are 5 up, 5 up.
5 up. Shows more 5s. Naps.
So lost 3.
That'll be 3. You can bet I'm going to fight again in a second. Going to pummel in the next round of attacks. 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Can't flawless. Reroll that 1. Nope. And 3 will fail as well. I really wish I could flawless host. I'm going to be winning in 3s. Yep. Only 2 wins. 5s. Yep. And then 5 up disgusting.
Lovely.
Oh,
good for you, boys.
Dear. Going to activate my Terminators next, who are going to divide their attacks a wee bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are within an inch of our model. That's within an inch of the Nurglings. So we'll go against them. That's 12 attacks. And then these 3 boys here, these 2 power axes will go into the Plague Bearers, and he'll just put his power fist into the Plague Bearers as well. Start with the Nurglings. So that's going to be 12 attacks, hitting on 3s because you have no minuses. They will get to reroll 1s because the unit is within range of Daemon Prince, and I'll get to flawless host. So I'm expecting good things now. So that's with the power axes. So hitting on 3s, reroll 1s, 6s do fun, reroll them 1s. Oh my, I've got quite a few 6s, give me a wee second. So I had 5 extra possible hits on the Nurglings, and I rolled them off camera there just for quickness, and yeah, they all hit, which was awesome. So there's a bunch of hits, wounding on 2s because you're toughness 2. So that's going to be a whole bunch of wounds. Now it's 1 damage, so you will get your 5 up invul, and you will get your 5 up disgustingly resilient.
we've got 6 wounds, so we're looking for... That was pretty bad.
That was very bad. Do the opposite.
That's slightly better.
Reroll that 2. That's soft cocked. That one's definitely
failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That wipes the nerdlings.
nice. Gonna do the 4 axes onto the plague bearers. So I won't get to flawless host this time because you're still above 20, which will mean I'm gonna get 4 attacks with 2 guys, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. No flawless. I wouldn't say that's the definition of flawless, guys. Only 1 hit and it doesn't get to flawless. Wounding on 3s because I am force axed. Yep, 1 wins. 5 up. And then 5 up disgusting. Nope, so 1 more goes down. And I'll just do cheeky wee power fists from him. He'll be 5s to hit though. Reroll 1s. Reroll that 1. Nope. And it's going to be 2s to wound. Have a wound! Saved.
Plague Bearers in return, they're going to target the Khorne Berserkers. They feel that the Terminators are maybe a bit threatening for them. So we are 9 attacks, the champion's in there. So we're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That'll do it.
That'll do, yeah.
And then we are wounding on...
Are you still within range of all your buffs?
Yes, I am.
Of him? Is that within 6 inches?
Oh, we were supposed to be.
Checking that guy there. I'm going to say you are. I think you meant to be.
I think he's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I mean, I'll accept like a tiny bit.
Cool.
So that's fine. So you're going to be strength 5.
Yep.
So you're going to be 3 wounds.
Rerolling wounds.
Oh, not
Of
like
which we
you
don't
need
need
to.
to.
I think I'm going to say that one's cocked though.
Cool.
This terrain piece is cocking so many dice. Yep, you nailed it. Oh, if I can roll what you just did there, then I'll be fine. It'll be fine. 3 up saves. Nope, 2 more going down. On to the morale phase. So I don't have any for the Khorne Berserkers because they only lost 2 in this round each, so I'm okay. We lost 8 was it 8 you lost this time?
8 lost from that one.
So 8 from that one. Now you do have a demon icon, so you're going to lose d6 plus 1 unless you roll a 1, in which case you get d6 back. Do not roll it, and you've also got your Bill Piper.
Loppity Bowpiper, so he lets me roll 2 and choose the lowest.
Please do not roll a 1. Okay, I'm going to say keep your dice on that one. Yeah, so you're going to get 5, so it's going to be 6 more going.
Cool.
Rich has chosen to use a command point to try and re-roll the 6, try and bring that down. Get a 1, I'm going to be so angry. 4, so you're still going to lose 5.
So we're going to see if we get that command point back on a 5 up. When we get it, finally, that's the first time this game that's happened.
Actually, you got it the first time in the first battle round.
Oh, of course. It feels like the first time in the game that's happened, because it's been a long time. And we're going to do leadership for the second group of Plague Bearers. Again, Slopathy.
You got your 1,
so we get
d6 Plague Bearers back. Don't roll 6.
And we roll a 1 for that one. Do you know what? 1's better than none.
1's better than actually losing any.
Yeah.
Next morale is for these Chaos Marines here. You've still got your Sergeant, so you lost 7 this battle round, meaning that on a 1 you're fine, anything else you're going to lose some. 3, so 2 more going. And that is it for the Flawless Host turn 2. You know what, not bad to deal with a lot of the infantry there. Rich now has sort of a lot more of these cannons that are able to fire, and with the Berserkers being out, that might be a problem, but I've dealt with a lot of the Plague Bearers. The Relic is still around my side, it's actually closer to my end of the table, but there is still a lot to go on this one. It's going to be interesting. I was happy with it, but we're going to see as we go on to the Forces of Chaos turn 2, see what Rich can do.
Okay, so as a turn, that wasn't as spectacular as it could have been. I think we lost quite a lot of high value targets. He's pretty well positioned in the middle of the board with these massive blob of Terminators. His Daemon Prince is right there in the middle of it. We have somewhat weathered the storm of the Berserkers. We managed to get rid of one, which was good. The others are kind of locked down in combat and didn't take as many people out as they could have done. We will see what happens now going into turn 2. There's a couple of moves that I can make. I'll have to have a bit of a look at the board, but feeling pretty confident at this point. It could be either way, but either way it's going to be carnage.
Rich, you've finished up your movement phase. What have you done?
So we repositioned Chain Lord. He's decided to throw himself up into the fray, so he's put himself pretty well primed to either take on the Demon Engine or take on the Berserkers. Haven't made my mind up yet. The dice is the same, regardless of where he's going. I think I'm just going to call it on a whim when he gets there.
See if you can take down another Demon Engine.
Do you know what? It'd be 2 for the game. I think that'd be pretty heroic of him.
Yeah.
We advanced our 2 Demon Lords up, Poxbringer and Biopiper. I think they're considering throwing themselves into prey. And we left.
Did you advance them? You just said.
No, I moved them because I'm going to charge them.
Just if you advanced, you wouldn't be able to charge.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
We brought Daemon Prince hiding out there for the first turn, just in case there was any tricks or shenanigans.
Yeah. So just to mention that, when Rich forgot you had a Daemon Prince hiding in this building, that's why it didn't really appear first turn. I can't go back and let you move him again, so he is coming in turn 2 to hopefully cause some chaos. What else have you done?
We've repositioned some Nurglings about the table just to make sure anywhere we've moved, we've covered our board edges to deny your Warp Talons being able to deep strike in behind me. Apart from that, that's basically us. Nobody else has really done too much. Psychic phase, we're going to jump straight into it. Poxbringer is going to cast Miasma of Pestilence. He's going to attempt to put it on the right-hand unit of Plague Bearers that seem like they're more in immediate threat right now. So on a 6 we're looking for. And we get it on an 8.
That's -1 to hit, isn't it?
That is the -1 to hit. You can deny if you want to.
I'm going to try and deny, so I need a 9 to beat this. I've got other things as well, like presence and things. Use a 9, go big! Oh, no I don't, I failed it by 1. Don't want to command point it, because that -1 to hit is going to make them really hard to bring down. Oh, jeez, oh. You know what? I'll leave it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine.
The Daemon Prince, he is going to have a crack at Smite. We've measured it out. The closest unit is the single lone Berserker up there on his Todd. So on a 5, we're going to see if we can get this.
Nailed
and
it.
we do with a 9. You can't deny that one.
Can't deny D3 mortal wounds. No matter what your roll kills him. So do you want to see how many you would kill?
Yeah, just in case we got it somewhere else. 2. He's more than dead. Sorc Lord's now going to have a go at Smite. Since the Berserker was cleared out of the way, he's got a clear line of sight to the Daemon Prince. So it's on a 6 this time, unfortunately, but we'll see.
See if you can put a dice in that one. Nailed it. 6, yep.
Cool.
D3 mortal wounds. Bring it.
2 mortal wounds on the Daemon Prince, that'll do. And finally, we are going to attempt Prescience. We might as well stick it on the unit with a chain cannon there. Prescience is a 7.
Nailed
and we
it.
get it on a 7, so they are at +1 to hit. So our Prescience unit of Chaos Space Marines, we are now totally able to have a go at the Daemon Prince. So we're going to start off with a chain cannon. As they're Prescienced and they haven't moved, he'll be hitting on 2s.
Yeah, the Daemon Prince is a different legion, so you won't get to reroll 1s.
But that's not bad.
It's pretty darn good.
We're strength 5, your toughness 6, I believe, 7?
Toughest, I think it's 6.
So it'll be 5s anyway.
Yeah.
Of which we get 1.
No, you've got 5s.
Oh, 2. Oh, there we go.
So it'll be 4 plus save. Do I want to command point it? No, I'll take it. That's fine, I'll live. It's okay.
Bolter from that squad into the Daemon Prince. 2s again. This time it'll still
again.
5s to wound. Nothing that time from him. Up next is the massively diminished large squad of Chaos Space Marines. Their rotator cannon, everybody in the unit is going to fire straight into the Defiler, but we're going to start with the rotator cannons, so 3s. That wasn't too bad, I don't think.
Yeah,
that looks
that's
okay.
pretty good.
And then this is 5s again, 5s to wound again.
Sure is. If only you could vets with renegades.
If only you could vets with Renegade, but I get why you can't.
1, 2.
2. That's not ideal, but we'll deal with it. This is at -1.
4 up save. So lost to wounds.
That'll do. Chipping away. And then the bolters remaining in that squad.
Yeah. How many is there?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are rapid firing because they haven't moved. They're 24 inches. So that's 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 3s again.
Yep.
That wasn't too bad that time. Ooh, that's definitely cocked. Misses. And these will be again 5s to wound. 2.
Yeah,
this
2,
time.
yeah, chipping away. So I've lost 1 wound already, and then 3 up saves. Nah, just 1 wound.
Gets both of them. Cool. So I think that shooting wasn't that great from that squad. Didn't chip away enough wounds at the Defiler for my liking. So I'm going to use Endless Cacophony on them as their Mark of Slaanesh and do that all over again. Hopefully we'll be able to chip away another couple of wounds on the Defiler.
Sounds like a good plan.
So let's go for this. We're hitting on 3s. This is the rotator cannons.
If you can get those 5s and 6s again.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the win rolls is where it's failing me today, I think. So 5s. That's a bit better. That's 4 from the rotator cannons.
So it's going to be 4 up saves. 1 wound chipped.
1 wound chipped, and then the bolters, exactly the same again as the last
12
time.
12 shots.
That wasn't bad. 5s again. 2, 3, 4. That's probably cocked, but we get a 6.
We still nail it.
So 4 more.
3 up saves. All mate. Charge phase, Rich, what are you planning to do?
First of all, in the charge phase, we are going to charge the Chain Lord into the Defiler. We're going to activate Vex on him for +1 to wound.
You do that in the fight phase.
We do that in the fight phase.
Because you might not make it still.
Well, I might not make it, but that's definitely the plan for that when it happens. So let's see if we make
Let's see if I overwatch.
Well, you do need to overwatch first.
Yep, so I pass some dice, give me like 6 dice and see what happens. Cool. Right, let's start with Balkan because that's the big one. Show me a 6.
No!
That's going to be only 2 shots. Going to be needing 6s to hit. Anyone able to buff him? Nah, that lord's a bit far away. That was anticlimactic. It's going to be the Reaper auto cannon, 4 shots, hitting on 6s. No. Havoc launcher. D6. 5. Wish it was the other way around. See if this is like 5 6s, I'm going to be so annoyed. No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Right,
happening.
does he make his charge? Come on,
Show
son.
me double 1. Nah, he's
7,
he's
lovely.
had it.
Smashes into him. Bodum. Couple of other charges we've got. We're going to give it a bash. Bilepiper and Poxbringer. We're going to give it a bash into the Daemon Prince. The Daemon Prince has no Overwatch.
No Overwatch.
See what we get. This will be Bilepiper, 4, I think that's enough, you know.
We'll check that after, but yeah.
And Poxbringer.
Oh, he's so in.
Smashes it, absolutely. Made the charge for the Chain Lord, so this is absolutely time to use Veterans on him now for +1 to wound.
So you're down to 4 command points?
4 command points, we're eating through them pretty quickly, and so far they haven't done all that much for me, unfortunately.
I've still got 4 command points, I only started with 8.
Yeah, absolutely, but then big Chaos Army, lots of things to use it on, you get carried away, towards the end of the game you go, oh, I've none left, eek. But still, same number as you, and I've wasted loads. We'll do his attacks first, so we'll use his Relic Chainsword, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And we get them all, so that's lovely.
And then you're going to be 4, your strength user, so 4s to wounds, and then 5 6s or 2 mortal wounds in addition to the wound. Yep, so go ahead. I need you to roll out so many 1s and 2s and 3s. That was not.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, so they are all, that is 6 mortal wounds straight off the bat. And then it's minus how many AP?
Minus 3, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be 6 up saves. So you've caused 6 more wounds. Fail all 3 of these, he's dead. See you later. Toast. I think that's right, yeah, 6 more wounds.
Yeah, I think
Flames
he
of
does
Spite.
6 more, yeah, he does the 6 mortal wounds, Flames of Spite, and the Chainsword itself.
2 damage apiece. 2, 4, 6. Flames of Spite on the 3 of them is 3. And then your Chainsword
So
itself.
that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, done.
Toast. That endless cacophony.
That was needed, because he's got
was-
a Chainsword left for another attack, but what's that going to do in
What's
the
that
grand
gonna
scheme of
do?
things?
Nah, nailed it. See if we explode. I would love to explode in a moment. Love to. Oh,
Not
no.
exploding today.
No, not this time.
It has left him somewhat with out on his lonesome, surrounded by quite a lot of your stuff, but
Oh, the predators.
I think he's more than earned his money back today. A
Absolutely.
Defiler and a Helldrake pretty much by himself.
Nice.
Love it.
After losing the Defiler there, I'm quite annoyed, so I'm going to spend 2 command points, bring it down to 2, to intervene with my Daemon Prince here. I'm going to divide them into 4 attacks apiece. Bit risky, but I do have, if I roll any 6s, then I'm going to get 3 attacks, potentially 3 attacks extra, which is really, really nice. May not kill them both. I can kill 1, great. We'll see. Let's start with the Poxbringer getting 4 attacks. So I'm going to hit on 2s because you don't have minuses. Rerolling 1s. Show me the 6s. Cocked and reroll. Reroll. That hits, and then this is cocked. For a 6, which grants me another 3 possible. I'm going to say that's probably, nope, I was going to have to get rerolled. Right, so that many hit on the Poxbringer. It's going to be 3s to injure because your tough is 5.
Yep.
Okie dokie, so that many 5 up invul saves. Need you to fail a few of these,
Yeah.
please.
Fail 4, that's probably cocked.
Yep, so you fail 3.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage, so that's going to be 6 disgustingly resilient. Oh my words!
So it takes 2 damage.
2 damage, oh my words. I think I'm going to regret this. 4 attacks onto the Bile Piper. So, okay, you put the dice down, yep. So he's got 2 ones left. I thought I had him there. Darn. Okay, so 4 attacks on Bile Piper. All hit with a potential another 3 due to the Warlord trait and Flawless. Reroll the 1. Cool, that one fails. 3s to injure. Oh, I've made mistakes. Only 2 wounds. 5 up invulns. And then that's 4 damage to ignore on 5s. I'm going to say that's 6 cocked. Die. Oh no!
3 wounds.
I didn't
still
kill
alive.
either of them. Mistakes were made.
Do you know what? I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that? I'm livid. Well, Rich, back to you now after me. Oh boy, fluffing that. That was a mistake and a half. I should have just killed one of them. Massively wounded, which is nice, but not helpful. You get to strike back with your charges. Going with the Sloxy or the Poxbringer?
Go with the Poxbringer first, who has 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Wow. And does.
Yep.
That should have been the wound roll. That would have been glorious. He is wounding on 4s, strength 6, toughness 6. So
Reroll the
3.
field.
Reroll the fails for him. 1, so 3.
3, minus 3 AP.
Minus 3 AP.
So it's going to be 5 up invul. We'll just test that 6. I've made them all.
Yeah, you have.
Yep.
That sucked. Up next, Bile Piper. He only gets 3 attacks, but he's still hitting on 2s, of which he does. He is wounding on 4s again. I think that's cocked. So
That should be 2 damage because it's a 6.
yeah, so 2 damage for that one because it's a 6. That one was a fail.
Yes.
So 2 saves, and this is only minus 1 AP for these.
It won't be 2 saves, it'll be 1 save.
1 save,
Yeah,
and
so
then
4 up save is minus 1. Nailed it. All right, Rich. All the charges done. You get to activate first. Which one are you activating?
We're going to go with Plague Bearers in with the Berserkers, I think.
Yep.
So that, I think we've calculated it out, and it's 14 attacks for that one, including one from the champion. So these guys are hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That was about half, maybe just under half.
I was just under half, I think.
So we are strength 5, toughness 4, so we're wounded on 3s.
Sure are.
Rerolling failed wound rolls, which is necessary. That's better.
That's better. 3 up saves?
3 up saves, I believe.
Yeah, it's no AP.
No, I don't
Some of them
think
would
so.
have been 2 damage, but it doesn't matter in this one. Yeah, I don't think there are any minuses. So 3 up saves. 2 going down.
Cool, that'll do. I'm relatively happy with that. Any berserkers that you can take off the board is a good thing.
Me to activate next, I'm going to choose the Terminators because you can't really do much else on that one at the moment. So let's go with the Terminators. I am going to get, I've powered them in, so 8 are within range with the Force Axes, while the Power Fist is in range as well. So it's going to give me 16 attacks with the Power Axes. However, you are -2 to hit at the moment, which is a real pain. -2 to hit, so I'm going to get 60 attacks, 105s, can't Flawless Host, and I get to re-roll 1s. See if I was Flawless Hosting, that would have been insane.
But you're not.
But I'm not, unfortunately not. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that would have been 8 extra possible attacks. Oh well. And he won't be joining us. So 8 hits is pretty good though. 3 to win you.
Mm-hmm.
That let me down. But 4 wounds. 5 up pinball. 1 saved.
This is 1.
Oh my word.
Loses 1. That'll do.
Okay, we'll then go with Power Fist, which will be 3 attacks, hitting on 6s, rerolling 1. Oh, there's 3 2 as well. That was not going to happen.
In return, we're going to see what the Plague Bearers are up to. So we've done the maths. We've got 9 guys in combat, plus 1 extra attack from the champion. So these are hitting on 4s. It could be worse. And we are strength 5, toughness.
Tough's 4, so
4,
3 to
3s.
wins.
1, 2, 3. 3 saves.
3 saves. No, you get to reroll wounds.
Oh, I do get to
reroll
reroll
those
wounds.
3. More like it.
5.
2 up saves. 1 wound. And finally, it's Berserker time. So there is still 5 in that unit. 3 attacks apiece. Going to give me 15 plus 1 for the champion because they've got their chain swords. And I'm going to activate We Cannot Fail, which allows me to reroll all hits. So I get to reroll all hits of 1 and 2. Yeah, which is awesome. There's no minuses this time, so I can, you know, Flawless Host, Legion trait as well. This is going to be glorious. No more of your tricks, shenanigans now. 16 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s and 2s, and 6s cause extra attacks possibly. So reroll the 1s and 2s. So there is 4 6s, so I get 4 extra potential
5
attacks.
6s.
5 6s.
That was a pretty good roll, dude. That was the time to do it.
That was the time to do it. So 5, hit on 3s, rerolling 1s and 2s. All hit, can't cause any more, so that was awesome. A whole bunch of attacks. I think there was only 1 miss there, even with the explosions. 3s to wounds. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Go for it.
Yeah, that's a lot. These guys are 5s and 5s.
I also get to attack again afterwards.
You do.
1, 2.
Oh, boys, you're starting to fail me now. The power of the Chaos Gods is waning.
Yeah.
Well, certainly from my side of the table. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And Richard's run out of combatants now. He's done all his attacks, so I'm going to get another round of Corn Berserkers. 16 attacks again, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything due to stratagem. 6 explodes. Yep, bunch of 6s again. So we've got 1 natural fail and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 potential extra attacks.
You've really turned on your dice rolling at this stage of the game, I think.
Yep, all of them hit. Yep, it's now that you've lost your negatives, it's now really beginning to show. 3s to wins. Oh wow, that wasn't so good. But it's actually, you know, yeah, okay. That was actually a load of fails. There you go. So that many 5-ups.
Cool, let's go for it, boys. Come on.
1, 2, reroll that 1. Nailed it. 4. And then 5-up disgusting.
Do you know what? Losing 4 more, that's not so bad. So we'll go.
Morale phase time, so this is going to be pretty important. Going to go with this unit first. You lost 2, so you will, on a 6 lose another one, but on 1 you've got your...
Swap the, well yeah, you get the
you've got your icon.
thing.
So you can maybe get D6 back, but swap 2 allows you to roll 2 and choose lowest, so you want a 1 here. Nope, try and put a dice on that 4.
Cool.
Cool.
But we don't lose any more though.
No, probably the more important one is this one.
Yeah,
This,
absolutely. This is
I
huge.
think if you roll anything but a 1, you're probably going to lose the unit. So
Yeah,
cool.
we'll need to work out the exact maths, but I think you're
But
right.
you roll a 1 and oh boy! Want to use command point? What's a difficult one? Either let them die, I think they'll die. Do you want to have a check of how many might live?
Command point 1-6. Yeah, let's do the maths first just to make sure, because if there's 1 survivor, then we still hold the relic.
Yeah. So we went back there to do the math on it. You lost, I think it was 11 total. You lost 7 and then you lost 4, which is 11. Rolling a 2, which you did there, 6 and a 2, means that it brings you up to 13, and your leadership is 7, which would be a difference of 6, which will annihilate the unit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That big guy counts as 2. So the only way you can save that unit is if you use command point and roll a 1, in which case you don't lose any and you get D6 back, which I would hate. So do you want to spend that command point?
Yeah, well, at this point I think it's pretty crucial.
It's crucial.
It was always going to be 50-50 where the Chain Lord went, whether he went into them and killed them or that and killed them, and you went for the glory and took out the big thing, and he's probably let his side down by not killing Berserkers.
If you make this,
It'll be glorious. Oh, it'll be absolutely glorious, but a 1 in 6 chance.
If you don't, Berserkers are coming for your lord. Yeah, you need to roll. Get a 1 and I'm going to be furious.
4.
No.
Oh well. So that's the unit wiped, and the relic is now dropped. Because it was that big boy that was carrying it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it's super game on. Because you could either try and let your cultists pick up the relic, in which case you're a coward for letting them.
I'm an absolute coward.
Do the dirty work for you, or you could get the Berserkers to do it, which again I suppose is equally less likely.
We'll see what I plan.
At the end of the turn, it doesn't look particularly pretty for the Relictors and their forces of chaos. The Chain Lord perhaps would have been better spent charging into the Berserkers and taking out some of them. His mortal wounds would have wiped the unit, thus meaning the Plague Bearers would have been still alive to keep going. I think I allowed myself to get carried away with going for the big target rather than the super dangerous target. A lot will come down to exactly what Ross does here now. He's obviously, the relic is there, he's free to pick it up, he's got loads of infantry to do so. I have 1 trick up my sleeve. So Ross really needs to take out the big blob, or what's left of the big blob CSM. Otherwise I can bring them back full power, different part of the board. It'll really come down to how effective his shooting is, but I think it's looking pretty good for the Flawless Host.
Right, so we're on to battle round 3 for this game, and on to Flawless Host. This is going to be a really tricky round. There's so many things to think about here. If you look down at the table, so we've got basically our Daemon Prince there. That's going to offer me a lot of utility in terms of warp time to movement, because I might move the Khorne Berserkers and warp time them to try and get to the unit in the back. I've also got my warp talons, but equally I need to deal with the actual champion itself, and I need to get the relic out of there as well, which is a bit more difficult. Need to kill him, and I need to kill that unit in its entirety. It's a big demand. If I can do it, then it's going to really, really help a lot. I wouldn't mind also trying to do some more damage on the Plague Bearers, try and stop that 20 because it's holding up the Terminators. But once I get through them, it's going to be a different game. Really, really tricky. Let's see how it goes. Just say as this start of battle round 3, the Dark Apostle can't do any prayers. You can technically do a prayer on yourself, if you fancied it.
Yeah, I could make him -1 to hit, I suppose.
That's your only viable target.
We'll do that, let's make the dice roll for it. Yeah. And we get it, he's -1 to hit.
Nice. Alrighty, finished up the movement. A lot of key things have happened here, and a lot of bold moves maybe. I've leaving myself a little bit dangerous here. So Khorne Berserkers have moved around this way. Reason being is that gives them a chance to charge these boys, or to charge the jump pack hero. He is a pain, and Berserkers might be able to do serious damage to him. They need to fundamentally kill him. They could seriously damage that lot, and if they relocate and kill my infantry, pain. Warp Talons came down. They are 9 inches away from just about everything, giving them so many options to charge. There's an icon of Wrath in that Khorne Berserker unit, so that allows a reroll there, and then obviously I have 1 command point left. But I wouldn't mind warp timing with that Daemon Prince because they're a 10-inch charge at the moment. Bring that down to 4. Great. He did fall back from there. I could have easily dealt with them, but I felt this was more important to give that access to more reliability to take them out. I've got ways to kill them, but we'll see. Cultist took the relic, Terminator stayed. I mean, I could have fallen back, but it just gives too much utility to the units here. Chaos Space Marines here are spread out. Rhino moved over to this side, basically because it's a vehicle, it can rapid fire its combi bolters, so that's really good. Chaos Lord moved out so it can rapid fire because it's Terminator. Chaos Space Marine still there, can rapid fire. And then the Predator as well, basically targeting this lot here. Quite frankly, it could possibly even target the Lord as well. A lot of rides and a lot of things. We'll see how it goes. Let's do some psychic. Well, 1 psychic and it has to work. Here we go with the psychic, and I desperately need this to work out. Obviously, Rich will get a deny here. Warp time in the Berserkers would be so helpful right now. Unbelievably, just to give me a bit more guarantee. Need a 6 here. I do have a command point if I need it. I'll give me a 9. I'm not going to re-roll that 3. I'm going to take it. It'll require you need to get a 10 to beat me. Oh
11.
no!
Warp time. 10-inch charge.
Oh. Let's start firing away. So I'm going to start with this Chaos Lord combi bolter moved out there, Terminator, so I can bolter drill. Going to go after this unit Chaos Space Marines here. Just try and pick him away as much as I can. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'm obviously combi bolter is rapid fire 2. So it's going to be 4 shots, hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hit. Going to be forced wind you. For 2 wins. Sorry. Yep. Just feel. Nah, we're fine. Chaos Space Marines have been back there the whole game. We'll rapid fire into them as well. They have stayed still. 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because the Chaos Lord is kicking about. I don't count drop dice. Still a 2, so 8 hit.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. You should have seen the 4s there. That would have been nice. Really want them here. 4s to wins. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. So 4 saves. So only 1 goes down. Rhino to party next. It's got 2 combi bolters on it, so just going to put them all into these bad boys. 8 shots, hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2 2s. Wounding on 4s. Yeah, have plenty. Yeah, I've been putting the wounds on you. This is where I need you to fail. Not like that though.
Love it.
So I might kind of regret this one. Basically going to put... debating whether to put the Predator autocannon into him. He may be rocking a 4-up invul. Or them. You know what, but they're going to get a 4-up save either way as well. So I'd either kill 2 of them or he dies. I'm going to put the Predator autocannon to him, because I can just see rounds at him. And then I'm going to put the Heavy Bolter and the Habit Launcher into those boys. So let's start with the Heavy Bolters into the Chaos Space Marines. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Not a good start. Okie dokie. Wounding on 3s. Much better. Going to be 4 up saves. Ooh.
1+3.
So Richie's done a clever thing. He's decided to sacrifice his cannon there. Reason being is that now makes the charges almost impossible. I think it's going to be like 12-inch charges now, which is difficult. Got a Havoc Launcher coming their way though. See if we can do more damage. D6 shots. For 2. Going to be 3-step reroll 1s. Only 1 hit. Going to be 3s to wounds, 1 wounds, no AP. So another one does go down. So this is the big one. This is a big gamble. Predator autocannon into the champion. They do 3 damage apiece. Oh boy. Oh. 2d3 shots. 4 shots. I actually need 2 of these to kill him. Hitting 3s, rerolling 1s. Don't show me 2s. Right, okay. 3s to wounds. I can't kill. Oh yeah, so 2, 4 up save. Fail either of these is dead. You have to use a command point. Do you want to save them? But that means you can't then save them. Do you want to have a think?
Yeah, I'll have a think. This could be really controversial here, but I'm actually going to command point to save him because I've got one last throw of the dice. So 4 up we need, and we get it. So he's alive and he takes 3 damage.
So he's down to 2 wounds, I believe?
2 wounds.
So this roll may be even more important than that. So you risked it and you got your Lord back. Well played. But you can also see if you get that command point back, which opens you up so many options.
On a 5 up? No, doesn't get it back with that one.
Gonna attempt to try and bring down the Lord even further. I've got the cultist there. We had a check. Closest viable target is him. So I'm gonna rapid fire their auto guns into the Lord. Oh, 20 shots, hit on 4s, no rerolls. Okay. Maybe not. If that was bolt guns, that would have been delightful. Cool. 5s to wounds though.
Oh, that should do it.
Well, yeah, that might. That's 4 wounds. 4 3-ups. Nah.
That'll do it.
Good
lad.
He's not having it. Corn Berserkers are after this as well. 5 bolt pistol shots straight into his face. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because Daemon Prince. Rerolled that 1. Nope. Wounding on 4s. Have a wounds. Well, save it. Yeah. These guys moved, so they're going to get 5 shots. Just going to put them into Nurglings because I think it's kind of the only viable target. Yep, I moved, so no rapid fire. 3 hit on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 2s. Yeah, have 3 wounds. 5 up, 5 up. Yep.
1 wound.
Fair enough. Let's kick it off with the charge phase. So we're going to put the Corn Berserker straight into your Lord. Yeah, let's go with that because they're reliably going to get in. The problem with that really is that if I declare a charge against the Lord and them, then it'd be quite difficult because I would have to go towards the closest target and then I can't quite go over to there. So I really need to just double down on the Lord.
I'd get my Overwatch as well, which you're missing out on by just going for him.
Yeah, and I mean it's only bolt guns and maybe 1 Reaper.
1 rotator cannon left.
So let's just go for Lords, needing nothing. Yep, we're in. Let's go with the Warp Talons next. Now I'm no longer as scared of these Chaos Space Marines. There is still pain in the ass in there. And then we do have the Chaos Lord. So part of me is thinking, oh, double down, that'd be an 11-inch charge and that is just a 9-inch charge. Let's go with just the Lord because you can't bring them back now, which will mitigate a lot of shots. So let's just try and double down the Lord. Gonna say it's cocked, but either way, it's not gonna make it. 5. Nah. So we're going straight into the fighting. Gonna go Corn Berserkers because they made a charge. Gonna activate. We cannot fail for my last command point. Well, that means I get to reroll all hits with them, which is kind of what I want to happen. So any of them fail, obviously I'm going to reroll. That's the 1s and 2s and 6s. I get additional attacks. 16 attacks with them, hit on 3s, rerolling if I fail. Okay, so we'll take out the 1s and 2s. 6s are additional. So we've got 1 natural fail, but we have 3 potential extra attacks. And we get to reroll that potential attack. Yep. And we're going to be 3s to injure because we're strength 5 and you're toughness 4. If I can pick up dice. Go on, sons. Yeah, that's damage. That's a shed load of damage. I think you've only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, I mean this will be freaks of nature dice rolling. I don't think I've earned that today. Oh, ow.
Well, Gods loved him destroying Demon Engine, but
Yeah,
not
there he
that
goes.
much. Nah, he's toast.
Do you know he did well though? I'd certainly recommend him for MVP for the game after what he took out single-handedly.
Oh, hands down.
It is what he's designed to do and he didn't really do much else, but still, Helldrake and a Defiler.
Not bad.
And it's not bad for 193 points.
We're on to the Terminators next, so let's have a go at that. What we're going to do is all of them are piled in so they can get their attacks. All the power axes going into the Plague Bearers. Now it's going to be 5 hit because you're minus 2 to hit, and I cannot activate Flawless Host. And the Power Fist will be it'll be 6s to hit. So that's not ideal. Let's go for it. 5s to hit, no rerolls. Very poor. Not good. Oop. Move that to the side. And that was a hit, I think. No, that wasn't.
Just 5.
Yeah, 5, and it's going to be 3 wounds for 4 wounds. Power Axe gives you +1 strength.
Cool.
5 up pinball. Saved 1. 5 up disgusting.
Nope, just the 1.
So 3 go down.
I believe that takes them down to 19 now, so they're no longer -1 to hit, but the Power Fist will still be all simultaneous. There's no initiative anymore.
Yeah, so you technically go by model to model, so would you count that? I wouldn't. I'd say the unit is going there, so I'm still going to count it as minus to hit. So it's still going to be 6s to hit. As long as they don't roll any 5s, then it's fine. Obviously no flawless here, no rerolls. Nah,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Cool, attack back from the Plague Bearers. We've counted it out after one of them got to pile in. So that makes it 14 guys, one of them's the champion, so that gives us 15. These are 4 to hit. They are within 6 inches of the Demon of Nurgle. So that grants them a reroll of 1s to hit.
Yeah, so it affects it's anyone with a Legion, is it? Which is Red Corsairs? Black Legion?
Like Black Legion for
But
him.
it also affects demons that have the same legions, which is these Plague Bearers. Because you're a Demon of Nurgle, both
Yes.
of them. Yep, so have your reroll 1s.
Cool.
You then also have the +1 strength from the Poxbringer.
Yep.
And then the loci, because you're near your character, if you get any 6s to wound, you cause 2 damage, which is going to be a real problem for Terminators.
Cool. Right, so 4s rerolling 1s.
Yep. So far that's awesome.
Yeah, it's either passed or...
Yeah, you only got 1 natural fail.
That'll do.
Not so much.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You got the reroll, you got the chance. Right, so this is now strength 5, toughness 4. So
Yep.
3s, Plague Swords, reroll into wound.
Yeah, go for it. So all wounds, but only 1s of 2 damage.
Cool.
So I'm going to be that guy, because I've already got 1 guy in a wound. I'm going to put that on the guy who's already 1 damaged.
Okay, so 1 just dies.
Well,
oh,
if
well,
I-
it's saved.
So 2 up. He's fine.
Oh yeah, you've still got your 2 up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
2 up, save again. Oh my words, that'll actually be 2 Terminators going down.
Good for yous, boys, good for yous. Way to take out 2 Terminators.
On to the morale phase. None for me. I lost 2 Terminators, but they're leadership 9, so rockin'. So you've got 2 to make. 1 you've got with the Plague Bearers. So you lost, I think, 3 from that unit.
Yeah.
So on a 5+, you will lose more. On a 1, you recover d6, and you get 2d6 because of the sloppy.
I picked the lowest.
So 4, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, and
these boys here, they lost 5. So on a 3+, you'll lose more. You'll lose 1 more guy.
cool.
Because you got rid of the sergeant. They're only the troops in. End of the Flawless Host, turn 3 there. Not bad, we killed the Lord. Didn't finish off the Chaos Space Marines, but certainly did a huge amount of damage. I do have the relic, aces, but there's still many dangerous things on the field as well. Lost 2 Terminators, which is hard, but they now do, the Playbearers no longer have -1 to hit naturally, which is a huge game changer. If I manage to stop Miasma Pestilence, those Terminators are going to start really doing some damage. But we'll see as we come to the Forces of Chaos, turn 3.
The Forces of Chaos suffered pretty heavily in that turn. A lot of their buffs and auras no longer in effect, units dropping below the 20 for the Plague Bearers, people dying in droves left, right and centre. Command points now are very, very light on the ground, no longer enough to activate. They came from the Maelstrom to bring back my unit of 20 at full strength. But I think it might prove to be worth it, we don't know. Either way, this game's been absolutely brutal at this point. I'm just hoping I can turn up the carnage to 11. So going into my turn 3. I think it's hell for leather time, so we have just decided to go for absolute carnage on the chaos mixed side. So everyone's kind of moved up. I think just about everyone has set themselves for a charge. Some of them are quite long. Whether or not we make them or not is another story. But hopefully the ones I want to make it should be pretty safe. So yeah, I think we're going to do what little shooting we have left and then go into charge and see what we can rip apart before I think I've got nothing left on the board.
Yeah.
So we're going to rip through the psychic phase, and I think I'm going to start with Big Bad. He has Diabolic Strength as his. I don't think the smite's necessarily worth it, so we're going to Diabolic Strength him, try and up his game for charging into the Terminators, because that's his plan. So on a 6, and we get it with a 9.
Yeah, I could try and stop it. I think at 9 I'm going to leave. I really want to stop it because it means you're starting wounding on 2 as an extra attack, but at 9 I'm not going to do it. I think there's hopefully other things you roll a little bit lower, I can stop. So yeah, have Diabolic Strength.
Cool. The Jump Pack Sorcerer Lord, he doesn't have too much up his sleeve, but he does have Prescience, so he's going to use it on the remaining CSM down in cover. They've still got a rotator cannon, so it can only be a good thing. So Prescience on a 6. On a 6 we get it.
I do want to stop that. I know you've got Miasma.
I've got a Miasma and a Smite up my sleeve.
You know what, take that.
Cool,
Have it.
okay.
Have it.
Brilliant, so you boys are Prescienced. He's going to throw his Smite up at the nearest unit, and I believe that makes that the Terminators. So Smite on a 5. We get it on a 5.
Get it. I can stop Miasma. I think you're going to rip through the Terminators next, so quite frankly, I'm going to try and stop that so you don't kill another Terminator. Saying that I could make your charge a little bit more difficult by letting you kill one on that side.
There's a 2 in 3 chance that I will kill one of them because they're all fully healed.
Yeah, I really don't want anyone to die. I'm going to try and stop that. So I need a 7 to beat it.
No, just a
6.
Yeah, 6 to beat it. I rolled a 5.
Ah, super god.
Super stopped.
No smite.
And then I'm going to, with the Herald, I am going to Miasma onto the Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
Nailed it. And we get it. So they are -1 to hit again. Straight into the shooting phase, the Prescience Chaos Space Marines with the rotator cannon. We are going to fire at the cultists that are guarding the relic. So we're going to start with the rotator cannon first. He didn't move, so he's not at -1. He's Prescient, so he is 1. So he's hitting on 2s.
Go for it. Yep.
That was a bad time to rule 2 1s. He's slightly, unfortunately, too far away from the Daemon Prince.
3s to kill.
3s to kill.
That'll be
3 of them
dead.
dead.
Okay.
Cool. Straight on to the bolter guy. There's just one of them, because dude with a bolt pistol can't fire that far. He's going to rapid fire them though, he's in range.
Twos.
Twos. Are you calling that cocked?
Nah, have it.
Cool. On a 4.
On a 3. Nah.
3 doesn't do it. Right, we'll rip over to the other squads over there.
Okay.
They've got exactly the same intention, which is to go into the cultists.
Yes, so 3 are dead so far.
Rotator cannon on 3s.
Oh!
That was a good time to do that. We are strength 5.
3s to kill.
3s to kill. So we'll take 1, 2, 3. 3 more dead. That was some pretty poor dice rolling for the wounds. It's wounds that's really, really hurt me tonight. And I believe one of those guys, he's not in range for his bolter, but the front one is. So he's going to rapid fire that. On 3s, it's 4 versus 3, so it's 3s to wound, but not kill.
Yeah.
2 wounds,
6
no
up
AP,
saves.
6 ups.
2 more going down, so yeah.
Cool. Sork Lord's going to fire his bolt pistol at the cultists. We've checked he's in range. He's on a 3 and he hits, and he's strength 4, toughness 3, so he's 3s to wound. And he wounds, 6 up save.
6 up save. Nope.
Fails. 1 more is dead, and we're going to fire the Dark Apostle's bolt pistol at the Daemon Prince.
We were arguing there whether that's cover or not. You know, it's a barricade.
We were debating friendly whether or not he was cover.
Yeah. We'll as long as you don't roll a 2 to save. So go ahead. Hits. 5s to wound. Nah.
Doesn't wound, so it doesn't make much of a difference. And that is the end of our shooting phase. Yeah. So into the charge phase. This is where it's going to get super duper exciting. We'll just quickly check the distance for him to get in there. So it'll be a 4-inch charge for him to make it in.
Nailed it.
And we get it. Lovely. So that puts him slap bang there. The Daemon Prince, I think basically he just needs to not roll a double 1.
Oh, it's even double 1, I'll give you. Nailed it.
Cool, so he scampers in there, he's within an inch. We're going to try a long bomb charge with Nurglings. I think that's a 9-inch charge.
Okay, I'll overwatch into them. It's going to be 10 shots, because I've stayed still. Hit on 6s, no rerolls. Got 1. Wounding on 2s.
Which you do.
Have a wound.
5 up. Nope. 5 up. Yeah, so we're fine. Do we make the charge for the Nurglings?
Nope.
Nah, it was always going to be ambitious. Nurglings round on the other side. What are we looking at there? A 5-inch charge for those guys.
Yep.
We make it in.
You're rolling a lot of 6 and 1s for your charge. That's the 3rd time.
You know what? It could be much worse. We were actually discussing the other day things that Warp Talons could maybe benefit from, and I'm quite glad we came to the conclusion that Flamers, some form of first turn flamery thing for Warp Talons to represent them ripping through the void and unleashing warp power. Quite glad they didn't have it then, because that could have been 2 dead Nurgling stands.
That would be pretty toasty.
Right, okay, and then we're going to charge the Apostle into the Daemon Prince.
Roll in, we'll check it.
9,
definitely.
he's definitely going to make it. And then we're going to do Poxbringers into the unit of cultists.
Overwatch, show me 6s, this will be hilarious, takes you out. Nah.
No, nothing.
So it's about 6, 7-inch charge, give or take, 6.
6, I think that's going to make it even at that. And we'll do, Sloppity is going to do the same thing. I think this is same again.
Yeah, he's definitely.
And we get it. So I think everyone kind of makes their charge, but those Nurglings over there. So we're going to start with Big Bad. Thankfully he made his almost unfailable charge. So he's demonic strength, so that's +1 to attack and +2 to his strength. So I believe here we're 2s re-rolling 1s, and then we're 2s to wound, and that's death.
Well, no, it's 4 up save.
Well, you get your your save 4 up, 5 up.
4 up, so -2 AP.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not forcing you invulnerable.
No.
Cool, okay. But 2 damage each, which is
2
good.
damage each, which is death.
Yeah.
Fail.
Right, so...
eight attacks,
eight
because
attacks.
4 normally, you've not got Sword or Malefic Talons,
yeah.
so that'll be
7.
7 and then Diabolic Strength. So, go for it. Reroll that one. Nice.
Lovely.
Show me like 4 ones here. Please, please and thank you. 1. Okay. It would have actually been 2 fails if you didn't get Diabolic Strength off. Maybe I should have stopped it. 4 up saves, or it's a death.
Oh, well
Close. 2, 4, 6, dead, gone.
That'll do. Sorky McSorkface. I really need to come up with a better name for him, but I've never looked.
It's not even got a sword.
It's Sorky McSorkface.
Oh, right, okay. There's a lot of
But
swords.
Swordy McSwordface also works out pretty well. That'll certainly be an alternate name for Chainlord. He's 3 attacks, he's hitting on 3s, he's strength 6 because he's got force stave, so he is wounded on 3s.
Yep.
Right.
3 attacks and 3s, no rerolls.
No rerolls, unfortunately. He's
Low.
just out of the range of the Daemon Prince for the rerolls to hit.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. Wounds.
Minus
AP1.
AP1, so it's going to be 3 up save. Damn it! D3 damage.
D3 damage. This could be another one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's another one. Good lad. Well done. Dark Apostle, he's going to have his 3 attacks. He is hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Which we do nicely. He's wounding on 5s though, am I right? He's
Yeah.
strength 5 and your toughness more than that.
Yeah, it's +1 strength.
Nothing there, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. Nurglings are up to no good over on the left-hand side. They're going to see if they can try and cause some mischief against the big, ugly, horrible warp talons that just appeared from nowhere on the table. So there's 2 bases, so there's 4 of them, hitting on 4s. That's not so bad, that's half. But they're wounded on 6s because they're only strength 2 and your toughness 4. Nothing there. But you know what, at least they gave it a bit of a go. Poxbringer's going to be the first, like a hero, to step up and try and take out that last remaining cultist. He's 3 attacks hitting on 2s, which we get 2 of. He's wounded on 2s because he's strength way more than you. Or in toughness, it's yeah, strength 6, toughness 3. So yeah,
No,
wounded on 2s.
Oh no, but you're AP -3.
Yeah, for him, he is AP -3.
Toast.
So he is dead. And finally, the Poxbringers are going to see if they can bring down the final Terminator.
Plague Bearers, Poxbringers up there.
Ah, that's the one. Plague Bearers. Plague Bearers are going to see if they are strong enough to be able to take down the final Terminator and earn a bit of glory in Grandfather Nurgle's eyes.
No chance.
Yeah, well, you never know. They're out of range now of all the good stuff that comes from being with near their heralds. But still, they're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
So we did the maths. There's 17, including the champion, or
17,
16. One more for the champion.
And 4s reroll 1s.
Because of the Daemon Prince that's nearby. That wasn't bad. That's even better. We forced to wound because we're strength 4, toughness 4.
Yeah, I think that was a success, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
And then you get to reroll all the fails.
I do get to reroll all failed wounds. That's such a nice roll.
You're not within range of loci anymore.
No, sadly not. But that improved things massively.
Yeah, 2 double 1 will slay him, so please don't die. Don't even take
Oh, he
wounds.
survives. Good. I mean, good for you, lad. Good for you.
My Lone Star Terminator, oh boy, he's that's looking dangerous. Gonna try and punch out your Sorcerer, so let's go for it. 3 attacks, because champion, hitting on 4s, cannot activate Flawless.
That'll
That's
do it.
what we're talking about. 2s to wound.
That'll definitely do it.
Yeah, -3, 6 up save. Don't think you've gone invo.
I'm just going to have a quick look. I think you might be right on the not having an inv.
So no invo save, 6 up saves. Saved 1.
Saved 1, so that's 2d3 damage.
Yep, so finish him, Terminator. Or don't, you're down to 1 wound.
That'll do.
Next up is Warp Talons. Now, I managed to pile in to get 9 of them within range, just 1 boy at the back can't. But that's still going to be an ungodly amount of 18 attacks, and I do have my Flawless Host, which is going to be awesome. So 18 attacks, hitting on 3s. No rerolls, actually a bunch of misses, and I think a couple of that was miss. But then we have 4 extra chances. Flawless host, yep. 2s to wound you. 2s to wound you, and I get to reroll them. Reroll them once. Okay. 5 up in ball, and it's just 1 damage, so 5 up, 5 up.
5 up, 5 up. Right, how they were both at full strength, those over there.
So 8.
So 8.
Oh,
That's a
damn!
good start.
Yeah, so I can't kill them. Which I didn't think was going to happen. Thought I was going to nail them. Tree.
Oh, well, now that's just superb.
No, you had 2 more fails there because you had 2 more force.
Oh, yeah, of course. So one base still has 3 wounds left.
Next up is going to be my Daemon Prince. Now, I'm going to get 8 attacks, 4 normally, 3 Malefic Talons, +1 due to Intoxicating Elixir. It's going to be 3s to hit you, reroll 1s because you have -1 to hit due to your prayer, which you did get. And then that's going to stop my Flawless Host because you've been stopping it so much in this game, it's driving me nuts. So don't roll 2s.
Now's the time for 2s, Ross. Now's the time. All of them. One of them.
1, and then you never know. I'll just determine that. We're hunky-dory. So yeah, Flawless Host would have been excellent there. That would have been 6 extra chances. Oh, darn it. It's going to be 2s to wound you because I'm rocking Strength 8 due to Intoxicating Elixir.
Yeah.
That is going to be 3 fails. My goodness. And you have a 4 up Sigil of Corruption.
Yes.
Fail 2, you're dead. If you survive this, I'm going to rage. Yeah, you failed 2, and then you've got 4 wounds. So
2 wounds apiece.
Yep, 2 wounds apiece. You've got 4 wounds, so you will die.
I've still got 2 command points left.
You want to reroll one?
I'm going to reroll one of those.
Don't troll me that hard. I'll be so hurt.
That was.
Do you want to try and claim it back? You've not claimed back for this battle round. No, wait. I think you have. Yeah, you've managed to every time. In fact, have you? No, I don't think you have. Not for battle. Try and claim it anyway. Crits are wrong.
No.
Nah. So it's all fine.
But he did well with the Dark Apostle. He did nothing other than his prayer, but I think that -1 to hit that he was chucking about was kind of quite handy for denying your flawless.
Yeah. Only morale phase for me to make is the Chaos Terminator. I lost 7 this time, 2 previously, so 7 lost, and it's going to be on a 3. He's going to book it. He's booking it.
End of turn 3, that was actually quite good fun. We managed to pull off a whole bunch of the charges that we were looking for. Daemon Prince, helped up by the Plague Bearers, managed to take out a whole bunch of Terminators that I just have not been able to shift all game. That was really good. The final one died to morale's a bit of a shame. I didn't get the glory shot, but what can you do? The Dark Apostle gave it his best against the Daemon Prince. Sadly, he fluffed it. Managed to obliterate that unit of cultists, so at least they've dropped it. And yeah, all in all, not a bad turn actually. I was quite proud of them for what little was left and what little they could do. They managed to achieve everything, I think, and didn't lose too much in return. So good round all in all. I think pretty pleased with it.
Cool, on to Flawless Host, turn 4. Absolute carnage everywhere. Just about everything's taking damage by that Daemon Prince and my Predator, but everything else is taking absolute bloody chunks out of each other. The Relic is still free and I can easily kill the units near him. Those 2 characters, I mean, I've got Rhino firing 8 shots, Combi Bolter stuff, so I can take out those characters, I'm confident of that. But it's the wee units around. The wee units around that are going to be a problem. That Daemon Prince needs to die. Whoever's Daemon Prince dies first is going to be a major factor. I do have warp time so I can get there. That's the big thing. Let's see what we can do as we go into Flawless Host, turn 4. Finished up my movement. What have I done? Bit aggressive and also a bit cowardly. Daemon Prince moved down here. Reason for that is I can easily deal with these guys, or warp time to maybe go after Daemon Prince. That's dangerous. Because we both hit super hard and you've got more wounds than me, so that could be suicide, but it could also be fun. But if I shut down the rotor cans, that's a huge advantage. I've retreated the Warp Talons, reason being is that I sort of want them to get away and be my late game jump for the Relic. So there's plans there. Rhino moved down. Basically, he's going to try and pepper away at these guys, but also, if it comes to it, charge them. As long as I can deal with that rotor cannon, I'm pretty having a good time. Chaos Marines moved slightly here. The 3 stayed still, so they'll rapid fire. 2 moved because they couldn't shoot otherwise, and it moves them in range of the Chaos Lord who moved, so that they can benefit from reroll 1s. Chaos Predator stayed still. These Chaos Space Marines moved over here, basically so they can rapid fire into these characters, try and bring them down. Corn Berserkers want to get into here. Have some fun. Let's get some Psychic on. So I've chosen to forego my Psychic phase, basically because if I smite here, fine, whatever. Don't think it's going to cause too much. Warp Time I could go for Duel Off here, but I'm just too scared if I miscast, it'll be dire, and even if I fail to do too much damage, it's a real pain. I'd rather go down here, deal with them, and that's all fine. Wonder if I would cast or miscast or whatever. I mean, I would get Warp Time, but nah. So I didn't go for it, so that's fine. Start off my shooting with the Berserkers, because why not? 4 of them are going to shoot the Sorcerer over there floating about. 1 is closer to the Sloppy Bill Piper, so I'm going to have to put his shot into him. Let's start with 4 on the Sorcerer, because if I bring him down, all the better. 4 shots, 10 on 3s. Sweet.
That's the thing for that.
And 4 to wins. 2 wins! You got any command points?
I think I've got 1 left.
Yes, you might save them if you want to. Do you want to try? Save it for later.
This is on...
The Sorcerer, you'll be dead if because you rolled a 6 and a 1.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go for it.
Last command point. Saved him. Do you want to try and get it back? I don't think you've got it this round.
Nope, don't get it back.
1 shot in Sloppy. Let's bring it. Nope. Gonna go with the Predator next. So the Predator is going to put his Heavy Bolters and Havoc Launcher into these Chaos Space Marines, just still in range. And the Predator Autocannon's nearest target will be the Sloppy Bill Piper. So we'll go with the Heavy Bolters first. 6 shots onto the Chaos Space Marines, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Nailed it. Wounding on 3s. Didn't nail it so much. Only 2 wounds. Going to be 4+ saves. 1 is going down. Havoc Launcher, straight into them. D6 shots. Gonna be high. That's not high. 2 shots, head on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll that 1. No. 3s to wound. Oh, not ideal. And the Predator Autocannon is going to fire next onto the Sloppy Bill Piper. So it's going to be 2d3 shots. Nice, that's 3, 4, 5. 3s to wound, reroll 1s. All hit. 3s to wound. That many wounds, 5 ups, and then it's so many stuff, you know, so 3 5-ups. 2 saved, so you've got to make 3 5-ups now, because it's 3 damage.
Cool.
And that will kill him.
That does kill him. Oh, he did well. I like him in the list, actually.
I thought he was awesome.
He doesn't do much, he's pretty hard in combat. He's a good supplementary thing in combat, but he's not all of it on his own. But he's got another benefit for Nurglings and Great Unclean Ones that makes them much better. But I think for the leadership thing that he grants, the Plague Bearers, I think that's really good. The option of rolling 2, keeping the lowest, and then theoretically getting that back. I like him. I'm going to stick with him in the list.
5 Chaos Space Marines, going to rapid fire straight into the Poxbringer. Basically because it's close to target, he's got 1 wound. Yeah, seems good. I know I've still got that Plasma Sword and everything just for the champion. We will get new Chaos Space Marines Bolter because I don't want to put points into them. So 10 shots, 10 on 3s, no rerolls. Yep, 2 misses. Fine, fine, fine. Your toughest 5.
Yep.
5s to win you. Have 2 wins. Oh, 2 wins. 2 5-up invulns. And 1 5-up, see if you live. Otherwise I'm going to charge you.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you. Chaos Rhino, going to try and do a job on these boys. Moved up, but obviously as his vehicle can always rapid fire. 2 combi bolters, it's going to be 8 shots straight into their face. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wish there was someone around to give him reroll 1s. 4s to wounds. That'll be 3 wounds. 3 3-ups. That'll be them toast.
Wiped.
About time.
Well.
So Nurgling's being a pain, stopping my Chaos Spacemen in the back there from firing at the Pox Bringer. So I'm going to have to put shots into him. 3 in the back can obviously rapid fire, 1 in the front can as well, and the guy in the back can't because he moved. That's going to give me a total of 9 shots into the Nurgling. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because Chaos Lord is just dipping them. No 1s, just 1 2, not bad. 2s to wounds. Yep, bunch of wounds. 5-up because only 1 damage. Okie dokie, and I need you to fail 3 of these, please and thank you. Oh,
Yes.
darn it!
Good for you, lad. Well done.
And I think my final shot is Chaos Lord into Poxbringer. 4 shots, head on 2s, rerolling 1s. Reroll that 1. Please don't fail. Oh, for goodness sake. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. 5-up, please fail. Okay. Okay, he's finally gone.
Yeah, a very good game actually.
Charge time, so I'm going to put Daemon Prince straight into this unit of Chaos Space Marines over here. Would you like to overwatch?
Yeah. Considering they're the only shooting I have left on the board, I think it would be very rude not to fire them because it's probably going to be the last thing they'll do in this universe.
Yep.
Or the next, quite possibly.
With this Daemon Prince, I think so.
Yeah, we're going to start with the rotator cannon.
Yep. Hen and 6s. Kneeling 2.
2, that'll do. Wounding on 5s though.
Yeah.
With nothing.
Nothing. So I think this is really I don't roll a double 1. So
I've got the bolter.
Oh, you've got a bolter.
Just to do some damage.
Nah.
Nothing.
If I roll double 1 here, I'm ashamed of my life. Nah, we're super in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Corn Berserker's gonna do the sort of charge onto Sorcerer. I'm gonna leave the other stuff around, just charge into Sorcerer, annihilate him into the sun. Would you like to overwatch?
Yeah, just his bolt pistol. 5, no, doesn't do it.
Just don't roll a double 1, really. Nailed it. I mean, I could argue that's cocked, but 6 gets me there.
Yeah.
Daemon Prince and the annihilation of this Chaos Space Marine unit. Gonna get 8 attacks, hit on 2s, rerolling 1s, and 6s give me a potential 3 extra attacks. Hit on 2s, reroll that 1. Nope, but I have an extra chance at another 3. All of which I'll hit. 2s to wound you, because you gotta love that intoxicating elixir. Yep, that many. -2 is going to be 5-up saves. Toast.
Nah, toast.
Really wish you actually went for the Daemon Prince now.
Sorry, that's these. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be all them. So, Chaos Space Marines. No, it's these guys.
No, it is these guys. That's what I thought.
Yeah. And the Corn Berserker's next, just going to try and annihilate this Sorcerer into another plane of existence. So it's going to be 16 attacks, so still 5, each rocking their chainswords for 3 attacks, and champions get an extra 1. 16 attacks, no rerolls, but I will get flawless. Okay, so take out the 1s and 2s. And a potential extra 1. Yeah. Wounding on 3s, because they're showing 5. Whole ton of wounds. Okay, that many 3-up saves to make for us, Rich. There was that one as well, but you're definitely toast.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, you've pulled off some good spells at some useful times. Again, it's pretty heartbreaking watching me take everything off the table now. You've definitely got me beat on numbers.
That's it for the Flawless Host, turn 4, and what a turn it was. Really did start to clean up a couple of areas. Removing both the rotor cannons is really going to protect my infantry humongously. Really, Rich only has one main unit sort of claim the relic now. That Daemon Prince is scary, but I have a Predator and other things that are quite scary as well. Warp Talon's still at full. Really going to have to pull out the bag on this one, Rich, as we move into Forces of Chaos, turn 4.
Yeah, so coming into my turn 4, I've got, maybe 2 things that I can do. There's so little left on the board. I think Ross was maybe perhaps a tad generous, not overcharging and double charging into the Plague Bearers as well to lock them up. I think he's done that so that we can have a nail-biting finale and maybe give me the opportunity to take those Khorne Berserkers off the board. I think it's just a case of throwing everything that I have left, which is very little, forward and seeing what they can charge before they get taken down. So after the movement phase, we rolled really well with the advance for the Plague Bearers. We got 6, so that gave them an 11-inch move, so they managed to be able to bypass the Berserkers in the middle and swarm round the relic. That's pretty much my last gamble, is the hope that Ross doesn't have quite enough to be able to churn through all of them before the game ends in another turn. I've also moved the Daemon Prince up in a position. This is a huge gamble of mine. He's placed so that hopefully he'll be able to charge the Berserkers, but he'll be able to lay Smite onto that unit of 5. If he rolls well on his Smite, force a leadership test, hopefully they break, and that's 1 less unit around about the relic to have to deal with. It's asking a lot. Whether or not it'll happen, I think I've probably got pipe dreams. And over here, the last unit of Nurglings and the 2 Dark Disciples that remained after the Apostle died, they're prime positioned to be able to throw themselves at that Rhino because they've got nothing else to do. And if it stops 4 combi bolter shots coming in against the Plague Bearers, that's a bonus too. So Psychic phase up, Daemon Prince is going to have his go at Smite against those guys, casting on a 5, it's the only thing I've got. I could Demonic Strength him, but then that's maybe potentially only helping to deal with 1 unit instead of 2. So let's try and be lucky and see what we can pull off. With a 9, so at least you're going to try and deny it, but that's a high number to try and get.
Nope.
No, 8, so the Smite goes off.
So you get you're equidistant between Chaos Marines and Berserkers. I think you were going to choose the Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Chaos Space Marines. They're the ones that are closest. D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Yep, 2 going down.
That's, what was that? Is that a leadership test they'll have to make, losing 2 from 5?
No.
No, it was worth the gamble. We needed the 3. Daemon Prince is now going to try and take on his charge against the Khorne Berserkers. So get your Overwatch out of the way, Ross. Let's see what these bolt pistols can do.
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's roll for his attacks. He has...
Well, go a roll to see if you get into...
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
if you roll...
I'm assuming. Come on, dice.
Charge.
I am totally assuming we're making that.
Nailed it.
And we nail it. Brilliant. Closest to that puts in there.
Do you want to do charges over here?
Yeah. There. I mean, don't roll double ones. We'll do the Nurglings first.
Nurglings, cool. 8 shots. Well, no, I've got Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, they make it.
They make it. You know, you're basically not double one. 8 shots, 10 on 6s. They make it.
Excellent. And then the Dark Disciples, I think we're again just not looking for double ones. They make it in 2.
Yeah. All good.
The Dark Disciples are going to swing whatever crude close combat weapons they've got first of all. 2 of them, 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s because they're...
Shows faith.
No.
1 of them hit.
Roll 1, yeah,
yep.
Absolutely.
6s.
I was expecting no good dice to come up there. And a 6! Make a save!
Nah, I'm fine.
Oh, you had to go and do that. That would have been probably one of the highlights of my 40k careers, wounding a Rhino with a Dark Disciple. Nurglings, they're up. They're 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Made 3 of them.
Sure did.
They are only strength 2 though, against your toughness of 1 billion, so 6s again, I think.
Sure is. Got. Try again.
Oh, lovely. Come on, 2 more saves.
I'm fine.
We gave it a good go there, I think. Big Bad is now going to go for it. Obviously, he looks like he's got sword, but we've mentioned he's got malefic talons, so that gives him 7 attacks. He's hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 3s, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll still be alright for us. Yeah. Let's see what he can do.
Rerolls 4 1s.
Wow, what a time.
Actually, I'd probably prefer it to happen now than the next one.
That's better.
Yeah.
6 got through.
Yep. 3s, no, that's where I want the 1s and 2s. Not so much, that's
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is AP2, so you're 6 ups?
5 ups.
5 ups, 5 ups, yeah?
5 ups. 2 go down. Corn Berserkers strike next, so I have 10 attacks from them because there's 2 guys with 3 and then the champion's got 4. I'm just going to roll and they get a fight again, so I'm just going to do that now, so it's 20 attacks. The Rhino can go afterwards, which is the last combat, because he won't do anything. 20 attacks on 3s, 6s activate Flawless Hosts. Okay, mixed bag now and bunch of misses, but
wasn't bad, wasn't
bunch
bad.
of flawless though, like a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think the flawless
5,
can be
6.
the tipping post and that sort of thing. It's a losing fight, but with the flawless generating so many more attacks.
Well, I've missed 6 and then I got 6 back, so yeah. So technically only got 2 misses, so 18 hits. Wounding on 5s though, so try and get them all. Wounding on 5s. Not as good, but still actually pretty good. I'm quite delighted with that. That many wounds. So that's going to be 6 wounds.
Ooh, we 3 up armor save.
It will be indeed. I didn't take chain axes because, just the guy I am. You made them all.
Well now, that's glorious.
Cheeky wee Rhino attacks on the Nurglings, because it's got 1 wound left, hitting on 6s with 3 attacks. Yep. Wounding you on 2s, run him over, yep. Get your 5 up, 5 up. And squish, squish, squished.
Chaos turn 4, all in all. I'm a little disappointed in the Daemon Prince only taking out 2 Berserkers. I'd have liked that to have been 3, forced the leadership test. Hope for the best. It's now just going to come down to dice rolls. If I can roll enough 5s on my Plague Bearers, we might just be okay. We're surrounded the relic. He's going to have to clear them all out in order to be able to take it away from me. I've got OBSEC, so I don't think much of your stuff does. It's going to be...
No one's outnumber your OBSEC.
No, so it's going to be a fight for that last blob now. I wish I had some spellcasters left to boost them a little bit. I wish there were still 20 of them, but there's not. Pray for 5s, guys. Pray for 5s.
So an interesting round there. We're now on to battle round 5. Yeah, that Daemon Prince did not do the damage it needed to, and it is now leaving those Plague Bearers very vulnerable. I've got to annihilate them, and usually in one fell swoop as well, because if you fail morale, you might actually get more back, which would be a pain. I have loads of options. I should be able to throw so much dice at them that I should clear them. They're no longer -1 to hit in any way, so if I do charge them, I'm also going to get Flawless Host. It's going to happen. Let's shoot them, charge them, do the damage. Finished up my movement there, so what I've done, Daemon Prince moved up this way, basically ignore his Daemon Prince because I've got to clear that more than anything. We found out there's still 20, so it's still -1. Oh, right, okay. Corn Berserker stayed about because they're having a lot of fun there. Everything has circled around here. Chaos Space Marines here, the Warp Talons have came round, Chaos Lord staying still so you can offer rerolls to the shooting here because it's important to get the shooting through. Yeah, loads and loads of stuff happening. It's going to be super awesome. Going to start off with Sacrifice, going to do it quickly. Pray I don't do misses, but I'm going to just do Smite onto the Plague Bearers. Smite, because if I kill 1, excellent.
Double 1!
D3 mortal wounds on mine, so I lose a wound, bring down to 4.
If only I had points left,
yeah.
That'd have been good. 2 D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, but that's just embarrassing for me. Chaos Lord's going to shoot through guys straight into his Plague Bearers. So it's going to be 3s to hit, because you've still got 20, re-rolling 1s. So Combi Bolter, 4 shots. Darn it, 2s. Reroll that 1. Yeah. Gonna be forced to wound you. for none.
Yeah.
Rapid fire shots straight into them from the Chaos Space Marines. Hitting 6 shots hit on 4s because you're -1. Ah, gosh darn it! I just need to kill 1. Forced to wounds. 1 wound, right? Please, just 1 die. 1 die. That's all I'm asking.
Not that time.
This
More
is-
shots required.
Chaos Space Marines rapid firing through the elbows of the Warp Talons. Now they can't just see into the Plague Bearers. Hit on 4s, rerolling 1s because Chaos Lord's still rocking nearby. Reroll those 1s, but already looking a lot better. -1 is costing me hard. Forced wounds. 2 wounds, please fail 1. Please, like, disgusting resilient, please fail it.
Oh,
Thank
there we go.
goodness, so that's 1 down.
And now at 19,
Yeah.
they are no longer subject to the -1 to hit. Damn.
Goodness. Predator now going to do a jam into the Plague Bearers, no longer minusing. So heavy bolter are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Gosh darn it, 2s. And then rerolling that 1. Oh my word, 2s are literally the bane of my life sometimes. 3s to wounds. Yep, 3 wounds. 1. If you can't tell, everything's firing into them because it's the only viable target. So 2 going down.
2 more.
Havoc launcher next. D6 shots. D6.
2s.
2. 3-step reroll 1s. Yep. 3s to wounds. Yep. 1 save to make. Okay.
Yes.
Predator also cannon into them. 2d3. Okay, that'll be 5. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll. Where was that earlier on? Cool.
It's the one you wanted it on though.
I don't think I'm really bored now. 3s. Yeah, that many wounds, 5 up, and then it will be 3 damage, so that'll be complicated. So they need to be 3 apiece. So 3 3s, 5s. 1's dead.
That's a shame. 2's dead. That's a shame. 3's dead. That's a shame.
Really need this to happen so much. Don't roll out that double 1's out the Daemon Prince system. 4-inch charge. Don't fail. Nailed it.
That'll more than do it.
Warp Talons next. Charging in. Charge. Yep.
Yep.
Chaos Marines for OBSEC. Nice. I think this may be finally it. Daemon Prince is going straight in for it. 8 attacks due to 4 normally, 3 for Malefic Talon, 1 for Intoxicating Elixir, and at strength 8. No more minuses, so 2s reroll 1s and 6s activate my Warlord trait, which is 3 additional attacks if possible, so 6s would be glorious. None, but 3 reroll 1s. Oh, come on Daemon Prince, you were doing so well earlier. 2s to wins. That many 5-up involves first. And then
one,
they
and then
need to
these
be
are 2
2
each.
each, so 4 lots of 2.
Dead.
So that's 1.
Ooh,
Pass.
passed.
3.
Dead. Dead.
Yes.
So lost 3.
Warp Talons next to Eviscerate. Only 9 of them, I say only 9, that's the majority. 9 of them are within range to start shredding. So we're going to be 3s to hit, reroll 1s, and 6s activate Flawless Host. So take away the 2s because they are not worth it, and then reroll the 1s. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 additional chances of attacks. Do that. And then I get to reroll 1s, of which there's none, but still stupid amount of attacks.
Yeah.
Going to be 4s to endure, re-rolling because of Lightning Claws. So take out the 2, all these fails, of which there's not many. Yep. And then re-roll them. Not as good this time. Still pretty good. That many saves to make. 5 up, 5 ups. 1 damage.
Gentlemen, will remember when I asked you to pray for 5s, now is the time.
That was the time. Good deal for the first round. So that's nearly 50% almost.
Can't wipe them.
Can't wipe them. Well, it's Chaos Marines, but still
Well,
very
yeah.
unlikely. Yeah, definitely can't wipe them.
Lose 5. Oh.
Finally, 4 attacks from the Marines there. Just close combat weapons. So hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Rerolled that 1. 6 would activate flawless. Yep. Nope. And then it's going to be force to wound you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a save. 5 up. And again.
No. One more.
Con Berserkers to go next, because I get to choose between them and the Rhino. Obviously I choose the Berserkers. 10 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 6s activate Flawless Host. Take out the 2s. And then... Cool, so I have 2 Flawless attempts. Re-roll them. Okie dokie. And then it's going to be 5s to wound you. For a healthy amount of wounds there.
Mm-hmm.
You made them all last time, so that's not going to happen. I hope. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, that's okay. Big Bad in retaliation, trying to deal with the Khorne Berserker problem that he's been posed. 7 attacks, 4 plus 3, 2's rerolling 1s.
Roll that one.
Lovely.
3s to wound. This is where I want the 1s and 2s for days.
Well, you got it.
Got it, and I just need to make 1 5 up so you don't eliminate me. Don't! So
No
that's
saves.
them.
Squad wiped. Oh well. You got your 1s and I got my squad wiped. I think we can both be super happy with that one.
Rhino's attempt at a squish. It's going to be 3 attacks, hit on 6s on the Dark Disciples. Nope. Do you want to do Dark Disciples back?
Yeah.
And 4s.
1.
Wounding on 6s.
Nope. Morale for the Plague Bearers, I think anything but a 1 kills them.
Yep.
They lost a spectacular number there.
No.
5, so that's a squad wipe. That's a shame.
And on that note, you know, Richie's decided not to give me the satisfaction of annihilating his Daemon Prince, and I can swear my Daemon Prince charging in Warp Talons 9 times out of 10 is
Yeah, he's not surviving that, unfortunately.
He's got 6 wounds left. I would Flawless Host for days. Yeah, no, that would just destroy you. So no satisfaction, going to concede on that one. Yep, good game, Rich.
I think that makes us 1-1 so far. We are definitely going to have 3rd and final best of 3.
Oh, absolutely.
And then best of 5, and then maybe 7 and 9, depending on who gets the 1-up.
You just keep adding the numbers. Well, Rich, that was brutal.
Yeah, that was, in the end I had nothing left.
No, yeah.
Well, technically I had 2 Dark Disciples, 2 Nurgling bases and a Daemon Prince, which I conceded before I let you kill.
I rolled off camera. It was super dead. Like I just needed my Daemon Prince to rock in and just went, nah. So, but you didn't give me the satisfaction of that, and you know what? I don't blame you. I do that to David all the time.
Absolutely, it's a very chaosy thing to do.
Yeah. Ultimate victory, not today.
Absolutely.
A couple of things in that one. So we obviously had, you did, I can't remember the name of the relic with Black Legion, the chainsword.
Goverx Teeth.
Goverx Teeth. That was really good. That basically dropped 2 demon engines. You dropped.
Yeah, one of them with a little bit of help from the Marines that was on him, but the Defiler single-handedly.
Yeah.
Can't complain at that.
You did strip 2 wounds off it beforehand.
Oh, right enough, yeah, I did shoot at it. But in combat on his own, like he had no backup in combat.
Yeah, just absolute swatting. I was like, oh, 12 wounds, are you going to do it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you did.
I like him, and for the number of points that he costs as well.
Yeah. I think he was like just about 100?
No, he's 93, 94.
That's just chainswords are super free.
Yeah, so, and a command point for the relic, but when you're playing this new Chaos stuff, I copped out. I took the Red Corsairs battalion for the extra command points and stuff like that.
And
so
you used them all.
I did, to be fair. I was arrogant with how many command points I had. I was just using them for rerolls here and there. End of the game, I was like, man, I wish I could use them for a few more strats and stuff like that. But it's why you've got them, to use them, I think. So I love using them. It's great. I've got so many now. It's awesome.
Perfect. So with that, thanks again for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Check us out on social media where you'll get to see a bunch of our projects. A good couple of them are going to be you, you know. There's going to be helping us in that one. Check us out, you know, I think you've got a link to a page as well where you've got a couple of projects you sometimes do as well. David will link that in there as well.
Renegade Paintworks. David will link it.
Yep, David will link it. Renegade Paintworks. I mean, like, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff that you work on, and both, you know, for people you're working on, and also your own stuff. And some of your stuff is awesome. I love those bikes. That was awesome. You know, check us out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, so we can bring you more content, because we absolutely love doing so. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.